All right, nerds and nerdettes, welcome to the Man Cave 101 podcast. I am your host, number one bullshit guy, Abel. Alongside of me tonight, the man in the chair, Aaron. How are we doing tonight?
What's going on, peoples? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. They call him K-Lo-K, live from the Man Cave, Leo. What it do?
Fucking Civil War.
It's fucking Civil War. Well, the next two guys, mics are muted, so I'm just going to pick one at random. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase, how are we doing tonight?
Bruh, it's hot as fire out this month.
Yo,
it's like Texas in this month.
It is gross in here.
Oh.
And speaking of Texas, I know it's hotter than balls down there, deep in the heart of Texas. Man, listen, it's Windeezy. How we doing?
Man, it is hotter than Satan's balls down here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not just balls, Satan's balls. Hotter than that.
Right. And in case you were wondering how hot those balls are, they are hot, hot, hot. So as always, this is the Man Cave 101 podcast. We talk about all things nerdy, movies, TV, comics, etc., etc. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, Rumble. Ding. Getting that good time and good. We're live every Thursday. We do some gaming stuff. We do some trailer reviews. We do some movie reviews. And we like to yell and fight it with each other. So if you're here for a good time, hit the like button, maybe subscribe, stick around, and we'll give you the content you so desire. And as always, we start off with a toast. There will be cursing. There's going to be some smoking. Leo's about to start cursing because it is Comic Corner time. Gentlemen, happy Thursday. Good to be back. I haven't been back, and I haven't been here in like 4 weeks. I don't know if I remember how to do this.
Yeah, Abel disappeared for 4 weeks, and I think we have to check to see if he's a scroll because I'm not
right. You might want to. Well,
I'm not convinced.
Well, you can't see my legs, but they're not in a brace. But I guess we'll talk about that when we talk about Secret Invasion.
Somebody shoot him in the head or something.
Oh man! All right. Well, it's Comic Corner time. Leo, take it away.
All right, this is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Comic Corner. I tell you the books that you should pick up for the week, and I tell you this is the game that we play. I mess up a name, I drink. If you like to join along, have your shots ready. That way, because this might be a rough one tonight. So please have your shots ready because this is going to be a long one. I can feel it already. Oh, God. All right. So here we go. The first book on the chopping block is Incredible Hulk.
Drake gets The Incredible Hulk.
I drink for I drink for the name. See, you already been going for 4 weeks. He is a scroll.
Yes,
he is a fucking scroll. He's definitely a scroll. Definitely. Aaron said it. He's been right every damn time.
My name is Scrabble. That is correct.
I knew it.
Oh, God. Okay, so The Incredible Hulk. Number 2. This has a first appearance of Sister Sadell. The cover artist is Nick Klein. The artist is Nick Klein. The writer is Philip Kennedy Johnson. All right, the next book on the chopping block is Berserker. Yes, Poetry of Madness number 1. This is a one-shot Berserker defending Atlantis. So I don't know where they're taking this book. So let's see how far Keanu Reeves takes it. All right, so the writer is Steven Schroch. The other writer is Keanu Reeves. And the cover artist and the artist is Steven Schroch. Okay.
Right. I don't know. I can't really say if it's Scroach or not. I don't know.
Scroach?
I can't. It might be Scroach. It doesn't. I can't say for sure.
Okay.
Can't make
all right. Next book on the chopping block is Venom 23. This is my cover of the week, everybody. So this cover is very, very sick, and it's this is a store exclusive. So the artist is Ken Lashley. Sorry. The writer is Al Ewing. The cover artist is Ivan Tao, one of my favorite artists.
He's cheating, bro. Which one of y'all helped him, man?
Somebody, he's getting help somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's happening.
I got another earpiece in. That's
when this list comes out, I need y'all to follow him around and make sure nobody's helping him, bro.
This
Uh,
bullshit.
okay, the next book on the chopping block is What If Dark Spidey Gwen. So this What If is about what if Spider-Man died instead of Gwen Stacy. So the artist is Ramon Bach. The writer is Gary Conway. The other writer is Jody Hauser. The cover artist is Greg Land.
Greg Land? Greg Land? Like what? All right.
You got weak names this week.
Greg Land?
Greg
That's
Land.
like third grade names.
Greg's Land. It's not like an amusement park.
Greg Land.
Okay, the next book on the chopping block is the movie we would have never got. Okay, Batman Beyond, Neo graphic number 1. So this book has one variant cover. This also has a first appearance of Kyle, the cat boar. Is that right?
That's correct. I reread it too.
Okay. Okay.
Kyle the Catbird or some bullshit like that.
Catberg?
I don't know.
Catbird. Not even a cat burger. Just
I don't know. The writer is Colin Kelly. The other writer is Jackson Lansing. The cover artist is Max Dunbar. The other artist is Max Dunbar as well. So I guess he did the cover and the inside. So that's that book. Okay, next book on the chopping block is The Avengers number 1. The cover, the artist is this is an exclusive from Eastside Comics, by the way. Also, if you got a chance to get it, there's I think it's 500 on 600 on the Virgin, 1,000 on the regular. The artist is C.F. Villa. The writer is Jed McKay, and the release date is this month. I think is coming out.
It came out at San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego Comic-Con. So if you can get it, I say pick it up. But and the cover artist is Tiago da Silva. Nice.
It's Tiago.
Yeah.
It's Tiago.
Tiago.
Finally.
Yeah, Tiago. Thought you were slick. Though.
Tiago.
Tiago.
It's Tiago.
Tiago.
It's majority.
I'll drink because that's only ones. I'll drink just to give you guys satisfaction.
Tiago.
All right, so ladies and gents, that does it for the Comic Corner. So, like we always say, support your local comic book shop. I have to start getting good at this. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm getting books from Japan next week.
Yo, bro, we just lost subscribers.
Call my agent or something, bro. There's something wrong.
We lost subscribers. It said this shit is fixed. It's not cool.
So, like we always say, support your local comic book shops with a little bit of alcohol. Take it away.
I demand a recount.
Yeah.
Demand a recount.
And a reread. And a reread.
Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, support your local comics, and hope Leo's going to get more names wrong in the future. I don't know what to tell you. So if that's what you came for, that sucks for you.
People come here to drink, Leo. God damn it.
I know.
I'm sorry, I left you guys sober. I'll mess up.
Get some names wrong in the news.
Okay, I'll get some. Oh God! All right.
All right. Well. First of all, we have to drink because
Oh, yeah.
We do.
30
yeah.
So,
Cheers, everyone.
since Leo wants to spoil all the fun,
Guys, I'm here for this week, and then I'm gone for like another 4. August is trash.
You are a straight scroll.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely
you're a scroll. He's definitely
Well,
a
I
scroll.
mean, did you see my name change? I don't know if you saw my name change. It
doesn't show when we're in this mode. There's too many of us.
Well, that stinks.
Too many of us, sir.
Too many of us, sir. All right. So the first bit of news: Samuel L. Jackson claims to scrap part of Time to Kill. If you guys haven't seen it, the scrap scene from Time to Kill cost him an Oscar, and I believe it.
it's possible.
That was a very good, very, very, very good
Let me
movie.
tell you something. I can't even watch that movie again, bro. Like I just can't. Like, if you've ever seen Time to Kill, if you haven't seen it, I think it's on most of the platforms right now. It's for free, but I can't watch that movie again, bro. I just can't.
I haven't seen.
You probably don't want to. I probably.
Fantastic.
It was a pretty decent movie, I thought. All right. Harley Quinn producers demand that Nightwing be more caked up in the animated series.
Harley Quinn be more caked up in the animated
No,
series?
Nightwing to be more caked up.
Nightwing to be more caked up?
Nightwing?
Yes, Nightwing.
Yeah, like I was gonna be like, okay, are we sure we're kind of discussing the same cake?
That's what I was.
Yes,
I
we
was
are discussing the same
very
cake.
Interesting. No. How about if you just
Yeah.
let animation do its thing and not add more
Let it be.
cake to people?
Just-
It's fine.
Exactly.
Just let it be.
Find the way it is. Leave it alone, damn it.
Okay, so Arishim will be the main villain for
I think
external.
Yeah,
for
you have to,
Eternals.
I think you're just gonna drink right
I
there.
think you should just drink.
Yeah, you should just really
probably
drink.
should just drink.
Do any of you guys know his name?
Yeah, it's
Arisham?
Arisham. Yeah.
Are you guys sure? Are you sure?
So he's going to be the main villain of of Eternals too.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Not surprising.
Yes.
Wow. I thought
Not surprising,
you know,
to be honest with you.
thought they were just gonna, wing it and probably fight some plant guy or something. I don't know.
Fight some plant guy or something.
Oh god! All right, some gaming news. Okay, Mortal Kombat 1. We did our trailer review for it. We have
Shameless.
the first package, I guess, is going to be Homelander, Omni-Man, Peacemaker, alongside Ermac, Takeda, and Quan Chi.
I love this pack. I'm very happy.
Did they say how much the packs are, by the way? I'm very curious. I'm not playing.
In
But
the pack,
It's $60 a piece.
yeah, I was gonna say
16?
it's
60.
No, not for the pack.
Not for the pack. No way.
Don't listen to this guy.
$60
No, like,
yo.
I think it's like $15 or $20 for the pack.
That's bullshit. It's not $50
And then
to $20.
you get the 30.
$30.
Characters too. There's a couple of like that whole cameo, that whole what is it? Not cameo. Is it cameo? Yeah, cameo
Yeah, the
system.
Cameo?
system.
What are they gonna do? Show up and wish
Yeah.
you happy birthday?
No, hold on.
No, it's a cameo system where somebody comes in and that's what they're calling it, at least. I don't know why it's
Fucking
called.
cameo.
Yeah,
what
hold
the
on.
fuck?
I have it here. It's somewhere. So it's those characters, and then you get the cameo characters of cameo fighters. I think it is Rain, Bo Raicho, Suho.
Raicho?
Yeah, Bo Raicho is gonna be a guy, and then there's a couple of like old school Mortal Kombat characters I don't really know, like Dramim, Moloch.
Oh.
Like they're really using these cameo characters to bring back like obscure characters that like you haven't seen in years. Like I guarantee
Because no one likes to play with them.
right, exactly. Like, so they figure like, but they still have people complaining that their characters that they like aren't in, right? So they're using this cameo system to get them in.
Bring me back Kentaro and Goro.
Oh, dude. Oh, they're both. I think Goro's already confirmed the cameo character, and like there's a bunch of them.
Does that mean play as? Because
No,
You know,
and not.
No, I don't
no,
think it's
not,
play as.
It's not play as.
Then you're not bringing them back.
Listen, you can't please everyone, man.
Well, then tell them to shut the.
Next time, I'm gonna tell them to call it Wendell Combat and to make sure that all your characters are in.
I would
right,
sell billions.
So we have
Before we move on, I would just like to introduce. We have a special guest coming on the podcast tonight because he wanted to talk about Secret Invasion in its entirety. Let's bring on the man,
Oh,
The myth, the
Dorian Rain.
what up,
Wait,
dude?
Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
It's the most wonderful time of the month when I get to
Oh, shit.
I'm just glad I'm glad I get to be here for it. It's good to see you.
And you know what's so crazy? The last time I was up here was the last time you was on here.
I think it
That's
was.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all better stop synchronizing.
Yeah, all right. So now we know y'all the scrolls. And I
Both
know
scrolls. Both scrolls.
the scrolls. You're like tandem scrolls and whatnot. They go on missions. I see what's going on.
Listen, man.
All right. Invincible season 2 premieres November 3rd, ladies and
Let's
gents.
effing go. Let's
And
effing go.
we just did a trailer reaction to it, so check it out.
Right.
Shameless plug.
And if you haven't seen Adam Eve yet,
Go see Adam
go
Eve.
check
Adam
that
Eve is
out
cool.
on Amazon Prime.
You're doing yourself a complete disservice.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Adam Eve was dope.
Super fact.
All right. Shit. Back to our childhood. Ryan Reynolds is to reboot Biker Mice from Mars.
What?
What?
I don't
Come
even
on,
know.
bro.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm
you
too, like, what
too
is
young.
that?
But you and Aaron and Abel are too young for that.
Way too young. But
Biker
what the
mice?
hell?
Yeah, Biker Mice. Yeah.
Whatever that is, it sounds ridiculous.
It was
Back in
a
the 80s,
weekday
that come out.
cartoon. It was a weekday cartoon, so it was like,
All the shit
Biker
I just
mice.
thought of.
And an afternoon favorite at that, bro.
Oh wait, I kind of remember this a little bit. I recognize the Lawrence Loctavius dude, like the big guy.
Yeah.
Remember
I
that?
kind of remember this.
yeah. So Ryan Reynolds is trying to make more money. That's all I know.
I mean, and he's gonna do it. He's probably gonna succeed because that guy, he's just shits out gold. It's amazing.
All right. Iconic Beetlejuice statue stolen from Tim Burton's sequel set. So you guys remember the Beetlejuice chair with all the freaking fingers and hands that the lady made?
Yeah.
That comes alive and grabs her?
Mhm.
Somebody stole that from the set, the original.
How?
That was my question. How does someone do that?
How is that even possible?
Yo, can I just say that these burglars are getting more and more creative because they're just like, I mean, some of the shit that gets stolen is like.
But that's what you say. I say security is lax as fuck. How's anybody walk out with a chair that large?
Right.
That large and that iconic.
Well, listen. Let's be realistic about something.
Bro.
We're in the middle of both a writers and an actor strike. Do you really think they're paying the security?
Yeah, they should. They ain't paying the actors.
They're not paying the writers. The security is a fucking interns. There's no security.
They're just doing volunteer work.
Yeah, it's like,
they don't want. They're probably just doing scab work.
and they're working for free donuts and coffee, bro. Like,
All right, more video game news. High on Life surprise launches on PS4 and PS5.
Who's launching anything on PS4 nowadays?
I didn't even realize they were still releasing stuff on PS4.
What's PS4?
It's almost,
bro.
It's almost at that.
I don't even know. It's this ancient console.
It's in that fossil stage.
Be careful, y'all. There's poor people around. As we talk about our PS5s.
Okay, in more news that we all gonna die, there are aliens in the planet.
Man,
Okay.
no, all right, wait.
Moving on.
No.
What?
We're not gonna move on because honestly, for the last pretty much since COVID started, aliens have been coming up more and more, and no one's paying attention to it, and I can't understand why.
listen,
I can't understand why.
Listen, I'm an ancient alien theorist. They've been here.
They've been here. They're here right
for
now.
a long time, bro.
Wait,
For a
does that
long
mean-
time.
Why do y'all think what this scroll shit is like really make believe?
I
Yo,
was gonna say, where do you think this came from?
my name is my
Shit was
name
written
is
by a scroll.
my name is Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Oh my god! All right. In San Diego Comic-Con, Ash Farewell Arc concludes September 8th in the U.S. for all you what is it called? Pokemon followers.
What's the final chapter of Pokemon? They're
Yeah,
done with
they
it?
actually
Pokemon?
the voice actor that played Ash was actually sitting in the crowd when they showed like the final trailer, and she was like crying. It was actually like really like it was hard.
Because she's been the voice
Ash for like 30 years
since we're
like it's-
kids. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
literally.
So Ash has been like,
Yo, she be getting paid. Holy shit! For
Yeah,
that long?
she's been Ash since we were kids.
God
Like literally
damn.
since we were
Dude,
kids.
dude, it's
Yeah.
crazy that they're
Holy
retiring the
shit.
character. Like, if you really think about it, like she's been since the beginning, man. She's been doing this.
Yo,
It's
as a
freaking
voice
nuts.
actor, how long has she been doing it?
I'm gonna
Because that's
look
close
right
to
now.
that's more than 20 years, bro.
No, it's
Since the
been
beginning.
it's 30 years.
She's-
It's close to
she's-
30 years.
It says here there was actually we were kind of wrong, but it says here she's held the role for the past 17 years. Before
thought
that,
it
it
was
was
longer
somebody
than
else.
that.
30 in the business.
But
17.
still, 17 years is the same character and the same
Hugh Jackman levels, baby. Hugh Jackman levels.
That's a long time, bro.
Bro, 7 days would have been good. Like the hell,
Mhm.
17 years.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Shit, that's a fucking bank check.
Man,
All
that's
right. The Flash becomes the worst box office flop in comic book film history.
Yeah, we all know that.
We established that a couple weeks ago.
Wait. We have to talk about my favorite Flash stat ever. What is it? The Barbie movie and the Barbie movie made more money than the Flash and Shazam in their entire theatrical runs in 5 days.
5 days.
Sounds about right.
I love that is my favorite 2023 stat. I don't think anything's gonna beat it.
And the crazy part
really
about
don't.
it is, that speaking of that Barbie movie, it is now the most highest opening domestic in the U.S. It topped Super Mario Brothers. And
Really?
Yeah, it made 155 million in this opening weekend. Where Super Mario, I think, made 120 or something like that in its opening weekend.
And this past this past Tuesday for Warner Brothers was the biggest Tuesday they ever had. Barbie made $26 million on a Tuesday. So this movie has a shot to make Billy.
They're expecting it because I think right now globally it's sitting at 500 million.
Right.
In less than a week. That's incredible.
The question is, does it have the global feat? That's all I don't think. Because like in America, Barbie's Barbie. I just don't know if I don't know if it has the global audience that marry. Yeah, then they might, and they're gonna hit $1 billion. They'll definitely hit $1 billion.
I think it's gonna hit $1 billion.
All right, you guys want to know the top 10 box office flops?
It's all DC.
Flash are in all.
It's not all DC, but it's
I'm gonna read them off to you. The Flash, 200 million. Shazam, 1.5.
Shazam
150 million.
Shazam 2, correct?
Fury of the Gods, yeah.
Fury of the Gods, yeah. Shazam 2.
Wonder Woman, 1984. Damn. 137.
I said all DC.
Number 4, Dark Phoenix, 133.
Oh wow.
Number 5, Suicide Squad, 130. Number 6, Black Adam, 100.
It's literally all DC. What are we talking about?
Number 7, Fantastic Four, another 100.
Wait, the Michael B. Jordan
newer one?
Yeah. The newer one.
The newer one.
Wait. Can we not blame Michael B. Jordan for that though?
That's not his fault.
The Michael B. Jordan movie.
We're blaming.
No, we're absolutely blaming him. Why was he Johnny Storm? He signed
on. He signed on to play a white boy.
It made no sense.
No.
That whole movie.
No.
Why he can't be Johnny Storm?
Because
black men walk around saying it's lit all the time. Like, why we can't be Johnny Storm?
Well, with that.
That's got to be racist. There's
methodology.
No way.
Walk around saying it's lit.
Litty titty. All right. Number 8 is R.I.P.D. 92 million. Number 9.
Reynolds movie.
Yeah. Number 9, The New Mutants, 84 million.
Wow.
And number 10, my favorite, 75 fucking million, Green Lantern.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah. So we're gonna add.
I was gonna say Blue Beetle about to be there.
Blue Beetle is forecasted to be the worst.
It's supposed to have like 20-something million projected.
25
12 to 26.
Yeah.
12 to 26.
Honestly, listen, talking about Blue Beetle, that just really sucks. Okay, like I actually hate that because I'm gonna go see it just because like I feel like it's a little.
All you have to do is watch the trailer, bro.
I was gonna say just go watch the trailer.
I know.
The movie, bro.
But you know what though? Of all the things that DC's doing right now, if I was to give my money to one movie, it would probably be Blue Beetle. I'm not seeing Aquaman.
I know why they do this. I know why
Flash.
I know why
let yourself get fooled.
I know why they put all this stuff. I know why they show all that stuff in that trailer because they knew that actor strike was coming up and they wouldn't be able to promote it. So they said we're gonna put all of this in this trailer.
Yeah, hell
because we ain't gonna be able to promote it. So we
bro.
They said we're gonna leave this in God's hand at this point. There's nothing we can do.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Half a tank of gas.
All right, Aquaman 2 director threatens to sue WB if they delay the film any longer.
I mean, just put it out. Who cares? Movie out.
This is a direct to Max situation. Warner Brothers, please, like, don't. If you put this in the movie theater, you're gonna lose so much money. Just stop it.
I'm still stuck on why they decided to release Aquaman 2 after Blue Beetle. I'm still questioning that timeline.
I'm still questioning why the Flash, Shazam 2, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman are even coming out, and we didn't get Batgirl. I'm questioning all that.
Yeah, at this point, I need to see
I need to see Batgirl at this point. I need to compare. I need to compare at this point.
I hope they remember you.
Exactly. Yo, James Gunn, if your Superman sucks, you're big fuck.
Man, you are. That movie bombs. He's done. FYI.
Big fuck.
They're gonna tar and feather your ass in DC Studios as they walk you out with your shit, bro.
Done.
Oh my
He's
god.
got one shot. I'll go see Superman. If it's bad, I'm out. I won't watch another DC thing.
No, they're
no way.
Okay.
They're almost
All right. In comic book news and Invincible news. Okay, so Invincible has a rumor that's been roaming around the interwebs, that Spider-Man is going to appear in the Invincible season 2.
Oh, I love that.
I would like to know how.
He was very funny in the comic. They put him in a cameo in the comic, and it was funny.
So Marvel Team Up number 14.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, listen, it'd be fire. I mean, animated Spider-Man. It's great. I love that. Which Spider-Man? Like who? What's
regular Spider-Man?
Just regular ass Spider-Man?
Regular ass Spider-Man.
There's a part in the comics, I think his last frame in the comic, where he's like swinging around. He's like, all right, Invincible, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go hang out with my hot wife or something like that. Like he says something like stupid like that. It's like funny as shit. It's funny as hell.
Okay, in other rumor news, Sam Wilson, Shang-Chi, and Shuri are rumored to be lead for the new Avengers movie.
What?
I believe
I saw this in like a mock-up picture, but I mean,
yeah.
Marvel and Danger Girl. I don't like anything.
It's over.
Right now.
Redo it. Redo it all.
Can I just say, like, if that's the team that steps to Kang, he's literally just gonna be like, bruh. Handle this in my sleep. What are we? I could get a variant up here to fuck y'all up. What are we? I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here right now.
I'm gonna get that goofy ass variant that was up in the stands.
Matter of fact, let me go get Darren real quick. He's a
Darren.
Okay, in Japan, a giant. I don't know. This is
Gundam?
a giant Gundam Evangelion.
No. Okay, that's an Evangelion.
Yeah, you probably break. You should.
That wasn't even close. Jesus.
That sounded correct.
It has landed in Tokyo, and everybody's taking pictures in front of it, and it's being fucking photoshopped. And
like, how big of a Gundam are we talking?
No, it's not a Gundam. It's a different one. This is different.
It's different, but it's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
They set it up in the middle of a freaking square, and they roped it off, and people are just fucking going crazy.
Damn right they did.
So, like, if Wendell ever won the lotto, it'd be something in his yard.
I don't know if I can get it.
All right, so to his knee, from his kneecap is 13 feet tall.
Oh damn!
Oh yeah, damn.
That's
pretty tall.
That's good stuff.
So the rest of them is probably up there. All right. What do I want to fucking talk about? All right, let's fucking talk about the Spider-Man news. Aaron, you know more about it.
Oh, you want me to bring up the? Okay,
yeah,
so
bring it up.
All right. So let's start here, and then I'll bring up the graphic. So basically, the rumor has it that apparently, I don't know how true it is, but a lot of people are talking to. First off, I think it started with who's the actor who played Sandman in
Thomas Hayden Church.
Thomas Hayden Church.
So supposedly Thomas Hayden Church said something to the media and was like, "I'm hearing Sam Raimi and Tobey Macguire have both had talks with Marvel, essentially to do Spider-Man 4. Which Marvel? Is it Sony Marvel? Is it MCU Marvel? I don't think anybody knows, but I think Tobey Macguire would probably do it again if it was the MCU, because he'll say fuck Sony. That's at least if he's smart. But that's just my opinion. But I guess where I wanted to go. So let's just get how do we feel about Spider-Man 4? Sam Raimi being the director. If it was, would we be on board with a Spider-Man 4? I guess let's kind of start.
I'll start. I will say right now, there's no way Tobey nor Garfield come back without direct MCU involvement. I think Sony is done with them too. I don't think either one of them want to deal with that. And I think the only reason they even came back for No Way Home is because their characters were going to get some type of redemption, and it was MCU. And it's a very similar thing with Hugh Jackman and why he's coming back, because it's MCU, and the one thing that these people wanted to do was be involved with the MCU. So
you don't think it's because of the bag, bro?
Huh? I mean, I think
I think it's the bag, bro.
Listen,
I think it's the bag, bro.
I'm not going to take anything away from the bag. However, there's no way they don't come back without the MCU involvement. I just don't think I don't think it's going to happen at all. I really don't.
Not again.
No.
And do we think it would be Sony, or do we think it would be MCU?
It would have to be MCU.
I don't have to be MCU.
I don't think either one of them are coming back for a Sony. Sony only. I really don't. Wow. If anyone would, it might be Andrew Garfield just because of Venom. But even then, I think it's still a big. It's a big maybe for me. At least for me. I don't know. I could be wrong. You're like Wendell said, money talks. I don't know.
Anybody else have any thoughts on that?
After the reception of No Way Home, I think it would make the most sense that they go that route, and everybody received it pretty well. It was definitely a nostalgia thing for sure. Definitely to see all of them on screen at the same time for the first time ever. That's one of them things like catching lightning in a bottle. So I think that that's the way that they should go about going forward. And why not get Sam Raimi? He really, kicked that off. And, his movies, so those first three were really well received back in the day. So I say, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
They were, and on top of that,
I don't know how people felt about number 3 though.
The third was not. The
third was
emo Peter Parker. That's stupid ass dance.
But you know what? But to be fair, that dance now is like a meme, and everyone loves it.
Of course, it's a meme, but everyone loves it because they love to make fun of it.
100%.
And back in the time,
it was terrible.
I'll admit, at my 18-year-old self, seeing that movie when that part came up, I literally started to sink into my chair. I was like, did they really? Is anybody else that's seeing this right now? Did they really just make Peter Parker do this crazy dance after he just got into that fight with Harry Osborn and threw that pumpkin bomb back at him, messing up half his face? And that's what you want to roll right into.
And don't even get me started with how Venom was a bitch in that movie. He was a bitch.
Don't invoke that. Don't invoke that.
All I saw was Eric Foreman.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Eric Foreman.
That's exactly what it was.
It was trash.
I'm just hearing Red Foreman in the back calling him a dumbass.
That's
really what
dumbass.
So then I guess that would lead into the second part, which I think we probably all might have an opinion on, and I'll bring up the graphic now. So what do we think here? Do you guys think you would prefer to see a Spider-Man 4, or would you prefer to see an Amazing Spider-Man 3? Now, granted, not knowing plots, not knowing who villains are, nothing.
I don't care. It's amazing. It's Amazing Spider-Man 3, all day long, every day.
Wendell has cast
twice on Sunday.
So
I'm with Wendell.
I want to be with Wendell, but I find it very convenient that Tom Holland is doing a Spider-Man 4, and this would be a Tobey Macguire Spider-Man 4. So if they could figure out how to do that, that'd be nice. But if it's definitely Spider-Man 3, who doesn't want to see? I need more Andrew Garfield redemption, because that was
damn real justice for Andrew.
His redemption in even No Way Home was just so freaking good. Every time he was on screen, I was just giddy.
Yeah,
and for no reason. I was more. It's as weird as it is. I was more excited to see him than Tobey Maguire, and I love Tobey Maguire, so I don't know.
Is it weird? So I'll obviously jump in here. I think I'm on record of saying this multiple times on the podcast. Andrew Garfield did not get done justice in his Sony movies whatsoever. He got poor plots. Even though I think even though I loved his Peter Parker, say whatever you want, I loved his Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Just out there. And the other thing that I will say is that I think technically, this is the only thing that I would say, depending on how it was done, they could somehow find a way to kind of redeem Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Venom at the same point in time if they put them in a movie together and it wasn't as lame as Spider-Man 3. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think there's a possibility to redeem, because I still think what's his name? Who plays Venom? Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah.
I still think Tom Hardy is a good Venom. I just think Sony writes him very fucking poorly again. Like he sucks in the movies because it's too much comedy and it's not enough action and the symbiote suits look weird sometimes and they pick the wrong villains. And
Venom 2 was trash.
Yeah, how do you? There's no way you could put Carnage on the big screen and fuck it up. Like if you could find a way to redeem both at the same point in time in a movie like this fucking cover right here, I think that would be goated if we could find a way to do that.
Carnage was so bad. It was so disappointing.
Yeah. So I think that the biggest issue for me is that with all of these studios, really, they're just a little bit too guarded in putting this shit out instead of just sticking to the integrity of the right and of the comic. And we're trying to make everything just family fucking friendly, and it's driving me crazy because at the end of the day, dark characters are dark. You have to, once you put Venom and Carnage together on the screen, like there's no way you're gonna make that a family movie. It's not. It's a horror show. There's a lot of scary shit that's gonna happen. There's a lot of violent shit that's gonna happen. Let it live. Stop trying to make Venom a cuddly monster. Like nobody wants to cuddle with him.
I would like to piggyback. Whoever at Sony decided that their first rated R superhero movie was going to be Kraven instead of making it Venom, who is a much crazier, more ridiculous fucking character, that fucker needs to be fired. Whoever decided that was the thing. Because Venom and Carnage, all that should have been rated R from the very beginning. Those are 6 sadistic characters. And they should have rated R tendencies. I'm
just really excited for Kraven and the Spider-Man 2 game to come out in the same month, and no one care about the Kraven movie at all because we'll have an actual Kraven in a video game.
The same month, try the same week.
It's
literally all right. So there you go. There you go.
Which I think they did it on purpose to like kind of cross promote.
Oh, definitely.
But at the same point in time,
promo for both of them.
Dumb though.
Yeah,
because nobody's gonna want to go see live action Kraven. Because he got bitten by a radioactive lion.
You know what?
I think he didn't get bitten by a lion.
Well, I think Kraven will do better than the Flash.
That's not saying much.
Really.
So 20 more people will go show up to the movie. Great. That's not saying a damn thing. Leo, you've been quiet. You have no opinion on this Spider-Man 4 ASM?
Oh, I already said I don't even know. I'm on Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man, Simon?
Yeah,
Amazing Spider-Man. What did you say, Tori? An Amazing Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Amazing Spider-Man?
Damn right. Bring my boy.
See, everybody on this panel would like justice for Andrew.
Always justice. Like
for Andrew.
Like I said, even on No Way Home, like when he popped up on the screen, I was sadly more excited, like sadly in my own head, more excited than I was with Tobey Maguire.
When he caught, what's her name? I was like, motherfuckers, they did it. I was like, that was a moment. I was like, okay. Like, Toby was cool, but I we yo, they gave him his moment back where he caught her.
Aaron, did I see that with you? I feel like we saw that together. Yeah. You're like, there it is.
I was like, there it is. They did it.
And then you're just like, where's Toby?
I was like, yeah, all right, where's Toby?
Oh God. You guys are crazy. All right. So the next bit of news. Do you guys remember that woman that got paid from McDonald's for that coffee burning her?
It wasn't a coffee. Yeah. It wasn't coffee.
It
was a chicken nugget. Burnt her daughter's leg.
No, that was this week.
There was coffee. There was hot
coffee. There was a hot coffee before that.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, people.
So now a family got awarded $800K after a child was burned by a chicken nugget.
Jesus,
that's an expensive chicken nugget, bro.
That's one hell of a chicken.
That thing came right out the fryer.
That
thing wasn't
ain't no fryers in
800.
When you're right about that,
I'm trying to go to McDonald's.
Where can I find where can I find one of them chicken nuggies? I need a chicken nugget that's gonna burn me and get me $100K.
100%.
Where that at? Where that at?
800K.
I know where it at.
I watched this lady talk. I found it absolutely amusing. She was like, there needs to be a warning on them boxes. Tell you how hot it is. Like, lady. First of all, why don't you take your child home and feed him? Why you feed your baby in a car seat? Like, so I get it. I get it. I've been there. But you don't just go, all right, boo boo, here you go, eat that. No,
Thank you.
That's not how that works.
Like the first thing is you're supposed to look in the bag and inspect the food. Like there could have been anything there.
You know, some people just aren't meant to be parents. You know.
I don't know.
It's the truth, bro.
She $800K richer now, so
yeah, that's it. Bad parenting pays.
All right. George R.R. Martin warns that the ongoing actor strike and writer strike may be longer and bitter than anybody is expecting it to be.
Oh, I expect it. I think this is going to be longer than any of the other strikes that have happened before. Like they're already at almost 90 days.
He's going. I think it's going to the end of the year, 100%.
Yeah, I think it's going to.
As a matter of fact, and going back to a trailer y'all reacted to, that movie Challengers actually moved its date because it was supposed to come out in September, but they moved it to April because they want to be able to promote it. So they're hoping that the strike will be over. Unfortunately for them, it might mess up their Oscar chances because they were trying to do like an Oscar run, so it might mess up their Oscar chances, at least for Zendaya. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword there. So, yeah. I think they also and I know many of y'all probably don't even on this panel because I don't either, but allegedly they're gonna be doing the same thing with The Color Purple, and that comes out or supposed to come out in December.
Yeah.
So you know.
Hey, listen, maybe they'll win like the Lakers did in the bubble and whatnot.
There's no end in sight. Like at this point, I think the writers and the actors are gonna let the studios get hurt, and they're gonna do whatever they have to do to let those studios get hurt.
Your bubble win don't count. Sorry.
I want everybody to get their money. It's just the thought off the top of my head. I want everybody to get their money, but if you make me wait another year to see Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on screen together, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Figure it out. Figure it out, you fucks. Pay people.
I'm gonna be on some Jane Silent Bob shit. I'm going to Hollywood. Like, let me tell you something, you Hollywood fucks. Like, I'm straight
We're
going
gonna see Wendell on. We're gonna see Wendell on the news. We're gonna like, who's this?
Yep.
Who's this guy with the shiny bald head with this sign?
Crazy black
man. Just knocking people over the head with the sign. Like, what y'all doing over there?
Hey, lock it up. Figure it out.
Holding the whole studio hostage. His only demand: release Deadpool 3. It's absolutely weird. I don't know what's going on.
You're gonna be like
Deadpool 3.
You're gonna be like Riley on the Boondocks. Dear Santa,
and it's even funnier.
Pay what you owe.
and it's even funnier when you think about it because they posted all those leaked photos and shit to remind you, like, hey, we're working on it, but we're going on strike. Like, just to keep it in the back of your mind. Like,
you know how good.
By the way,
that was a great move. That was a great
100%
move by them.
All done.
Like the leaked photos of the 20th Century Fox logo and the suit, like 100%. That was all a ploy. It's all
premeditated.
All right, so we have to talk about this subject.
Do we have?
We have the Justice League versus Godzilla and Kong in the comic books.
Fuck this shit up.
Play my music.
Yeah, so
I know, I'll be right.
I don't know who's exactly fighting who. Like,
I think everybody's just fighting each other.
Exactly. This is what I'm looking at.
WWE Royal Rumble, like just everybody just in there just beating shit
over the top rope.
So
and you eliminated.
So I don't know who's also coming. I don't listen. I don't want to make fun of DC too much, but like, who's coming up with their creative ideas? Because like, why this?
Yeah.
Why is this a thing?
So
why are we fighting Godzilla
and Kong? They're doing the wrong drugs.
So, bro, it's literally Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. They're all fighting each other.
Versus Kong. Okay.
Yeah, they're all fighting each other.
They need to definitely change the drugs and whatnot. I mean, dude, it's this. It's the constant, like, how many fucking series are you going to do with vampires? Like, every time I look up, DC got a new vampire series out. Like, what the hell's going on over there, bro?
All right, so in the first one, we got Batman in a Jaeger. Okay.
So I need to know how much prep time Batman has. How much prep time did we get?
As you can see,
because he's in full Gundam here.
Yeah, I mean straight Gundam.
He's
Like,
like
not
straight
even
fucking
playing.
Gundam fighting.
Not
Godzilla.
even playing.
So clearly he's been planning for this. Like Godzilla's been
Right.
walking towards
For some
fucking
time now.
Earth for some time now. And
It's
Batman
like-
went in the cave and was like, "I need a Gundam."
You know what?
to fuck this bitch
I need a big ass suit.
up." Yeah, like
Just cause.
200.
Right.
I mean, I get it. And
wanna
Batman
know
prep time better than everybody.
He even
according
put
to
the
some
spikes
people.
on. He even put the spikes on his head to kind of match Godzilla.
He
He
did.
wild out.
He did.
Yeah, I want to know where he tested this fucking thing out that no one saw it. Like, where did that?
Where did he build this motherfucker?
Where did you?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
who
where
did
did that do test everything out and nobody saw this shit moving around?
What
I
kind
bet
of
when-
resources does Lucius Fox have?
I was ready to say that. I bet when Lucius Fox saw this, he said, "That's shit. I quit.
Yeah, because
I'm done."
Lucius, what was the purpose of building this shit?
Bruce, what the
Just like,
fuck is this shit, Bruce? What is this?
Like, what the hell is this shit?
With all due respect, I will say this middle cover's kind of fire looking. That's all I'm gonna say. Like
I
this
like
one
the
is
last
kinda
two.
fire looking.
I like the last
Yeah,
two.
like this
I
middle
like,
one is fire.
I like all of them. I like all of them. Art wise, I like them all.
The
But
art style is good, but the story here is just like
what?
why?
It's
why?
stupid.
Like, I don't
What?
understand
The
point.
fact that they need reinforcements other than just Superman to fight Godzilla and Kong shows you how powerful Godzilla and
Yeah.
Kong are.
True.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I mean, tell me if I'm. I mean, am I crazy for thinking Superman would do it by himself without the Justice League? I mean, I know Godzilla's fucking powerful, but come on,
I don't know. It depends on who you ask. Like, you
Kong's
know,
probably a joke.
It's depending on the
yeah,
writer.
because Kong is like
It
pure
depends-
radiation.
That's all it is.
you
Because
go to certain social media groups. Superman is like a god, you know. So
That's what I've always heard. He's a
Yeah,
god, so if he's a god, he should probably be
Yes.
able to beat a gigantic flame throwing lizard.
It's not a god.
Easily. Easily.
He's an alien visitor. INS is coming to check your shit soon. Believe it.
ain't checking nothing on that, man. They're just like,
I just like let me know by episode 4 if Godzilla figures out how to get kryptonite.
you said episode 4? Is this supposed to be
I
a
said-
show or
no,
something?
I meant issue 4.
Oh,
issue
I'm gonna
4,
say, I was like, this gonna be a show?
Godzilla gets kryptonite,
Damn.
figures out how to fuck up
I
Superman.
mean, literally, he eats.
No, Kong
he gonna eat a piece of kryptonite like
And then shoot it
breathing
out,
that
and
shit
then
out.
he has shoot it out of his mouth.
kryptonite breath.
Right.
kryptonite breath. See,
Oh, wait. Disclaimer on this. Hey, DC, if you do any of this shit, I'm expecting a check.
I was gonna say I want to check. bitch.
What check?
Why?
Man Cave gets a
I want
fucking check.
One check.
Well, the other thing is Superman is actually susceptible to electricity, and I believe Godzilla does have powers that are related to electricity. So there's a thing, and depending on which story you go to, King Kong also has no problem channeling electricity. So that could be a thing, but none of this shit makes any fucking sense.
I mean, it definitely does not.
None of it.
But,
Oh, shit.
DC, we need better ideas on film and comics, please. I
Yeah.
don't know who came up with that.
You're fucking up. You got one more strike. You got your animation. You fuck up on animation.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done.
That'll be it.
DC animation right now is top notch. I cannot lie.
That
I
is
love
it.
it. I love the stories. You need to let those guys do your live action shit and fire everybody else.
Man, I can,
Why would we do that?
Yeah.
that makes money, bro. That makes money.
They don't want to make no money. All right. The next bit of news that we got. Barbie director did not expect the Snyder joke to offend so many fans.
I
That was
actually
a
heard
Snyder
they were
joke?
taking it okay. Were they not? Were they not taking it okay? I heard they
They're
were.
not taking it okay.
Oh, I didn't see
Well,
the
they-
movie, so I don't know what the joke was.
I
It's
don't know what it
supposed-
was
okay.
either. I didn't think they were. I didn't think it was that bad.
All 12 people who went to see the movies
This is
got
not okay.
highly offended.
All 12 of them?
All 12 people who went to see all the DC movies went to be are totally offended by this.
Oh god! All
I mean,
right.
like, come on. Fucking nonsense. Yo, can I just tell you something? I don't care if it's talking shit. DC fans are the definition of fucking keyboard warriors.
Oh,
They
yeah.
never ever
Oh,
go
yeah.
see movies.
They don't show up to the movie.
They don't
They
show
don't-
up to
they don't
movies.
rep- they
but
don't
they'll
rep
sit
their
behind the
people.
keyboard. The movie was actually pretty good. You guys just didn't give it a chance. Shut the fuck up. Like nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares what you think.
Tell 'em how
Go
you
see a
feel.
movie. Make the movie make money, bro. Make the movie
All I
make
know
money.
is if
Trash.
one person makes the fucking argument that Batman can beat anybody with prep time.
Prep time, bro. Prep time. Yo, you don't understand, bro. Batman could beat everybody with
Shut your bitch ass.
Time.
You gonna see how they act. We gonna see how they act. If they gonna let those projected numbers for Blue Beetle actually stand, or are they gonna prove them wrong? Because if my memory serves me correct, when they were putting out the projected numbers for the first Black Panther movie, they said it was only going to make $90 million in its opening week, and that thing like shattered it and made like almost double it.
Yeah,
and it went on to become $1 billion film. So we gonna see how will they prove us will prove their little stat wrong, and they put out with the projection next month.
I mean,
I won't hold my breath.
Yeah, there's nothing that, and we saw the whole movie through the trailer. There's nothing in there that actually moved me. There's no
and George, you can't forget about George Lopez's.
That's what I said too. I said George Lopez could be a person single-handedly that could hurt that movie's numbers. I said they could have cast anybody else in that role, but they picked him, and I know why they did it, because they felt like he had the star power because he's the more known person in that cast, even more so than the lead actor.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Everybody's seen Cobra Kai.
And then
not everybody,
not me.
Not everybody.
Love Cobra Kai.
And then George Lopez opened his mouth.
Yeah, see, they should have got that fluffy dude.
Fluffy?
Yep. You're not
talking about. That would have been hilarious.
I've been down with fluffy.
Actually.
Yeah,
and for the bit of a downturn that Marvel's having right now, you know they already have a fucking $1 billion movie in the holster, because as soon as you put Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on screen, it's going to make $1 billion. Doesn't matter if it's bad or not. That movie will make $1 billion.
And with all them
making $1 billion opening weekend,
we're going to need to make $1 billion with all them cameos. They're going to have it in that budget through the roof. They're going to need to make $1 billion.
I can't wait to see the full budget on Deadpool 3, because it's going to be pricey.
Remember the budget on Fast X.
Yeah.
When I told y'all what that budget was, Wendell was like, "Hold."
He was did it for family. They did it for family.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. More gaming news. Microsoft creates a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mutant-themed pizza-scented Xbox controller. Yes, I said
it's a pizza-scented controller. I saw it.
Man,
it's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm not paying for that. I'm gonna go eat some pizza and then I'll pick up my damn PlayStation
to promote your console. A pizza-scented controller.
Yo, can we get some of the drugs that they're doing over to DC, bro? Can we that is insane. Some of that shit over to DC.
Oh my god!
Pizza center controller.
Yeah, you was asking about what drugs are they doing. Apparently, they're doing the good stuff to come up with something like that, because that would have never entered my mind.
No, they on a different level over there, Microsoft.
No, dude, suppose our controller smells like pizza. Oh,
pizza. It smells like pizza.
Can you imagine? If you had a dog around.
That's how you make a fucking controller.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the controller.
What? Where?
That doesn't smell like pizza?
It doesn't smell like anything. It's just fucking awesome looking.
It smells like awesomeness.
Guess what I'm pre-ordering tomorrow?
Yo, fucking hell.
You can pre-order tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow you can order that.
Oh, fantastic. You're doing that right from my phone.
In more rumor news, Fantastic Four, the Human Torch is supposedly the lead guy who's in it is from Stranger Things, Joseph Quinn.
What?
Oh, the one who plays
the guitar with the Hell Club shirt.
Him, the one who played what's his name? I forgot his name. He just came in season 4.
Is his name Eddie?
Eddie Munson?
Yeah.
Eddie Munson?
Yeah. He was a fan favorite immediately on this season. It's a shame, spoiler. Well, I'm gonna just say it right now. Unfortunately, he killed his character off.
Damn, I ain't seen that yet.
Was you even planning on watching?
For reference.
I mean, I'm always planning on doing something.
Well, by the time you get to, you probably gonna forget that. I said that.
I probably will. I owe, man. I owe.
He's in the lead to play who?
The Human Torch.
Torch.
Honestly, I believe nothing until Marvel announces it. That's where I'm at this point.
Wait, hold up, Aaron. Aaron, have you watched Stranger Things?
Me, I'm caught up on Stranger Things.
Okay,
yeah, I was gonna say.
So you're familiar with the actor?
He's a Stranger Things.
Yeah, he was good. Nobody
Honestly,
has really been that bad in Stranger Things.
That guy is gonna. I'm surprised he hasn't blown up more than he should have.
Right.
To be honest,
he has a lot of charisma, and that's good for that part.
He was great in that season.
Yeah, he really was.
He stole a lot of the
scenes. You guys didn't like America's Ass?
What?
Huh?
American Dad. Chris Evans.
Oh, Chris Evans as Torch.
It was,
He was.
God.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he was.
He was
That was-
jammed.
that
That
was-
was
that was
like
I
slow.
was like,
That
at
was
first, I
just-
was to think about what he was saying. I was like,
That was
America's
just-
ass, Chris
That
Evans.
was just
yeah,
so
I
out
mean,
of left
yeah, I know
field.
now that
didn't-
he was
I didn't-
the
you
Human
know what?
Torch.
Oh God! All right, moving on. Transformer: Rise of the Beast, great fucking movie. It's
Yep.
to stream on Paramount Plus July 25th.
That's already started. That's already happening, baby.
It's
It's
already
happening.
on. It's official.
It's already out there, son. It's all right.
Oh, listen, if you haven't seen it,
Now,
now's
look.
your chance.
I'm gonna tell you right now, as an avid Transformer fan, whoever's the idiot that decided to slant this movie in between the freaking like colossal clusterfuck of movies that was June, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You think it would have done
You are
better money wise if it came out?
it sure the hell would have.
Possible.
This movie is good, bro. This movie is.
This is a
fun.
good movie,
Yeah, I want to
and
see it. It looked good.
it would have been better served.
Yeah, I think
On a
They would
different
have
day.
released it in August.
I
Yeah.
think sometimes people just think that they're gonna catch the wave of people going to
No.
movies,
Yeah,
and
because
not
June was
understanding,
stacked
like,
to the
listen,
rim.
the
with
less
movies.
competition around you, the better. Especially for an established franchise.
I think that's what kept Across the Spider-Verse from crossing $1 billion was because of so many movies coming out around it, even though it was the most successful movie to come out that month.
It was too much. It was too much happening.
Yes,
For the
it
people
was.
who go, they're like, all right, let's go see Spider-Man. That shit was dope. Oh, we gotta go see this next weekend. That shit was okay. Oh, look, let's go see this shit next weekend. Fuck that. We're leaving halfway through. Now I'm tired. I don't want to go to the movies no more. Indiana Jones come out. That was whack. Fuck the movies, man. Could have went back and saw Spider-Man some more.
Oh, speaking of movies, Leo, I saw your movie yesterday, Oppenheimer. Phenomenal movie.
Yo,
by
people-
the way.
What, Head and Shoulders?
You saw it?
Word?
Head and
Yes,
Shoulders?
Yo,
that movie was so.
I know it was good.
I believe it.
That is
That's
listen.
like four
That was
people
one
I
of
think
the
go see
best.
Oppenheimer.
That was one thing I liked about that movie was because I've seen a lot of movies this year that has had like constant like in like reputation wise, it was a lot of beats, hit type of things. It was good to go into a movie that was strictly story driven.
Mm.
And it could be risky, but if you know what you're doing with the story as far as writing, it's
Talk
really
about it.
good. I can tell, and I don't really follow like award season like that, but this movie is going to rack up in nominations. It's going to rack up in a lot of
believe it.
nominations. But this movie was really, really, really good. The story really captures you. And usually when it comes to movies, sometimes that third act always falls flat. Not this one. The third act in this one, in my opinion, was probably one of the better parts of the whole movie.
Wow.
So I would highly suggest if y'all have not seen Oppenheimer, not Oppenhammer, or whatever it is, the other one you came up
Arm and Hammer.
Arm and Hammer.
Arm and Hammer.
First of all, it's Barbenheimer. So let's get it right.
Head and Shoulders?
Head and
Barbenheimer.
shoulders.
Head and shoulders.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like Oppenheimer was a really good, and it was a movie that wasn't even on my radar. Like all the movies I plan on seeing this year, that was not on the list. But I'm glad that I ended up watching it.
Christopher Nolan always has to be on the list.
Always.
All right.
Yep.
I just realized that
also,
I haven't clicked on any comments tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
we gotta catch up.
Sean, what's going on? And also,
What's up,
I believe
Sean?
it's Johnny Fish.
It's Johnny Fish, confirmed. What up,
John
John?
Fish.
Fish.
My man.
All right, that's the last comment. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, which one of these does not sound like it fits? Okay, for best visual effects in 2024, Spider-Verse,
The Flash.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Transformers, Little Mermaid, Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
To be fair, we haven't seen Blue
We
Beetle
get the
yet.
little gold star.
Variety.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Variety.
Say the options again.
Drink.
What were the options?
That drink. You ain't getting away with
Yeah,
it.
it's variety. It's variety.
Variety
Yeah.
says that Blue Beetle will win the Oscar for 2024 for best visual effects.
All right, wait.
Out of the ones
wait.
mentioned?
What were the other options?
Little
Guardians of the
Mermaid,
Galaxy, Spider-Man, Transformers, and Little Mermaid.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Mermaid.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
well, hold on. I don't think Across the Spider-Verse would get it because it's an animated movie,
It's
so they
animation,
don't really,
though.
so they don't really put that in like visuals, unfortunately.
So
But
it'll probably be
animated
Guardians.
movie for sure, definitely. I think that's going to get nominated and win again. So
Yeah.
yeah. But to say Blue Beetle, are you kidding me? What the hell? Up
Yeah.
against the ones that they just mentioned?
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy, Transformers, and Little Mermaid.
Yeah, how much
Not
did
movie
you pay?
Try it.
I mean,
There's no way, bro.
DC is just trying to get a win somewhere they can, and they
Listen,
just
bro.
you know what? I'm trying to remember if the visuals in Guardians were that good. Like, I don't.
Look, if they win it,
Because the Little Mermaid was
somebody got
kinda,
paid.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I think you're gonna just go ahead and break Spider-Verse out away from the normal animation category. It's not your normal animation, and just hand it to him, bro.
And also, with Chase's point, Ice Cube put his foot in his fucking mouth again. Ice Cube fucking said that in the new TNMT movie he's playing Superfly.
Yeah.
He said this is the first time we've seen this kind of visual effects.
in the TMNT, the Nickelodeon movie is coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So listen,
Nice.
listen.
You know what? That movie actually looks like it'll be fun. You know what I mean?
It looks like it's fun, but if you don't know, if you haven't watched any of the other animation, why the fuck are you talking shit?
Because listen, bro, this is the same guy who in the 90s came with WC and the other guy, and they made an ad in the Source magazine that said hip hop started in the West. And at that time, it caused so much uproar, so many people were paying attention that when they dropped that album, it went through the roof. And this is the same thing. This is what he does. He say controversial shit. Everybody's like, what? But now everybody's looking, everybody's watching, and it helps.
Now everybody got to go see this movie.
Because I
That's
think
the
even
problem.
looking back at like our trailer reaction, I think one of the things I said was this looks very inspired from the first Spider-Verse movie. Like they took like the same animation style and everything.
Yeah.
To me at least.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we haven't seen it before.
Like it's ripped out of the comic book.
Literally ripped out of a comic book animation.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but the movie looks phenomenal. So
It didn't look like it's gonna be good.
it looks phenomenal. So
All right, so I'm
Good
gonna
luck
hit
to
you with a couple. J-Lo wants 24/7 access to the set of. J-Lo wants 24/7 access to Ben Affleck on the Deadpool Daredevil set.
Didn't even get the rest of the story.
I'm sorry,
Don't need
it's
you.
hilarious. I'm
Just don't
sorry.
need you.
All
Don't
right.
need you.
All right. Another rumor. Deadpool 3. Wesley Snipes is going to be in it.
Good.
Nope, he won't.
what?
He
What?
won't. He
Why?
won't be in it.
He's
He doesn't.
not gonna be.
I don't think he wants to participate. I don't think he wants to.
Hey,
Participate.
he has to participate because he's made a movie. He made a comic
He
book
doesn't.
with Marvel.
He doesn't got to do shit.
If that check is right, he'll do it.
I mean,
Remember, taxes, homie.
He
Taxes.
still got to pay his taxes.
Taxes,
man.
homie.
He never
Taxes,
left.
homie.
Yeah, man,
Taxes,
they made
homie.
him taxes.
Taxes, homie. He made a movie. He made a shit movie with Kevin Hart. Taxes, homie.
Look.
So come on. Don't
This
give
is
me
what
that
I'm
bullshit.
gonna tell you this. If he is in the movie, it's gonna be hella CGI on his ass. It's gonna be the reverse Captain America. How they made Chris Evans small, they're gonna make his ass like back to normal in
What do you think looking
1999.
like? What?
That man look.
what's the point? Like I don't like.
Yeah, like what?
I mean,
who would he
it's-
be? I mean,
He's gonna play
Oh
Blade.
my
Because-
goodness! What happened to this man?
Well, because
He's gonna play Blade.
because Deadpool's gonna kill the Marvel universe.
Yeah, he's gonna play Blade. He might be in like one small.
Any
He might
character
be in a
that you
small
hear
scene. Look.
that's gonna be in Deadpool is probably gonna get
or
killed off.
or
by the
Yeah,
end.
or
they're not
plot
gonna
twist-
kill him.
Or plot twist, they don't kill him because
No, they won't kill him.
plot twist, they won't kill him because it said, without you, we wouldn't be here. 'Cause if
That
you wasn't
could
here,
happen.
you kind of gave me a job, so I can't kill you.
That would be dope.
That would be dope
Actually,
because that would be an
that would
homage
actually be
to
dope. Hell
his
yeah.
character and what he actually
Giving that man his flowers right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He was
You
the
might get-
original
you might-
savior of the MCU.
You might get that signature. Motherfucker, you out of your goddamn mind.
Listen, if they actually did that, I'm gonna look right back to this and like they got it from us.
Woo!
They got it from us.
Motherfucker, you out of your goddamn mind? Love
Right.
that shit.
There, look, that's all you need to know right there. There it is.
I
He
mean,
looks good, man. The man looks good.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Good.
And that-
you know.
No,
I'm
he don't.
sorry.
No,
Are
he
you
don't.
looking
No, he
at? Are you
No, he
looking
don't.
at the same picture I'm looking at?
I mean, he just
or-
looks. He just looks
He looks
skinnier.
older. He looks skinnier. He looks older.
Skinnier, a little older.
A little bit of federal jail time will do that to you, homie.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Well, I didn't tell him to do that.
His ass should have went out in the yard a little bit. Like, fuck that.
What if Blade helps them kill the others? Yo,
That would be crazy.
imagine.
Yeah, I mean,
You could talk me into Wolverine, Deadpool, and Blade just slicing up a bunch of fucking
What?
characters. I'm kind of sold on that.
I would not be surprised if fucking Deadpool drives up to a light and fucking Blade sitting in his car and they have a conversation and whatnot. Like,
We should team up. Interesting.
Interesting.
We joke you, Sony. We joke you.
In more Manfu news, John Wick prequel series, The Continental, will premiere September 22nd.
Man food.
Let's go.
Man food.
And that's literally like the same week as Gen V coming out. So
Hungry.
Yes.
And food.
Hungry.
Yo, I finally saw John Wick 4. Dope.
Oh, was it good? I still have to see it.
Oh,
what's wrong with you?
I know.
Yo,
Wow.
man food, boo. Boo this man.
Buddhist man. Boo!
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
boo. Yo, your list is so long, it's crazy.
yeah, it's a fact, bro. Like, you're gonna have to like take off the next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to go watch
Hey,
all the movies.
and right with these strikes going on, I mean, it's not gonna be hard.
Listen, to be fair, I was about to say, to be fair, you got some time.
Yeah, after the fall and all this new shit comes out, it's
Yep,
over with.
yes,
All right. We got a Netflix list an AI job with a salary of $900,000
So they
Yo,
got
let me just tell you something.
amid of the Hollywood strike.
No, let me tell you something. Netflix ain't shit. Netflix is a big part of the reason where the strike is where it is right now, and they can go fuck themselves. Netflix is trash. I will never give them any of my money. I will never give Netflix money. I will find ways to use everyone else's Netflix account but my own because I'm not paying them.
Wait,
Fuck them.
you got to bring up that comment that Johnny.
Well, it's funny you asked that, Johnny Fish, because basically what I do is I work and get paid all day, and then I work on podcast stuff. So if I had time, I could watch movies. But
Johnny Fish said you ain't applying yourself, man.
He said, what the hell do you do in that chair all day?
work.
What the hell you doing that chair all day?
All right. Kingpin will be the main villain in Echo.
Yeah, whatever.
Whoa.
I mean, thank you, Captain Obvious. I mean, we already kind of figured that.
Yo,
much.
Echo's gonna be dropped in one day because it's cock-a-poo-poo. Like, so anything going on Disney Plus right now is gonna be cock-a-poo-poo. If Loki 2 isn't good, it's all over, guys.
I just realized how stacked of a month October is. I mean, you got Loki season 2, then you got that show that he just talked about that no one's gonna really give a damn about. Then you got the Craven movie coming out and Spider-Man 2 coming out in the same week.
Right,
So
and
and
a good amount of us here are attending a Sweet 16, so we got things to do.
Sure am.
and Comic-Con and a football
And Comic-Con
and Spider-Man 2.
All right, wait, and
Lord.
I'm gonna say this right now. Maybe you can send this clip to your brother. An alleged football game that I still don't have any of the info for that I'm trying to get and talk about bi-weekly. Can you just send this clip to your brother? Hashtag figure it the fuck out, please.
Figure it out, sir.
I gave up money to go to this game, so can we figure it out, please? Thank you.
Johnny Fish, it's actually funny that you say that. I actually have 5 screens, not 2.
Yeah, bro.
The problem is I can't multitask.
All right. This is a bullshit news. The project about the Illuminati is in development, which is bullshit.
go ahead.
Because it started.
Go ahead, make that movie. Go ahead, make that movie. See what happens.
Well,
Go ahead, make that movie. I want to see that happen.
What Illuminati?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
All right, so that will do it for the rest of the news because I really don't feel like talking about anything else.
Oh no! I want to know the things you don't want to talk about because they're probably.
Oh no! We actually have one more thing that we need to discuss here.
Uh-oh.
So we all know that Twitter is now rebranded itself as X.
Oh, you know what it's rebranding for? Suck it.
I come across an article today where a gentleman who has he's had this Twitter handle since 2007, and it has an X in his name. He's a photographer, and apparently he got an email from Twitter saying that they were taking the X out of the handle in his name. They were making him change his name because they're rebranding the X, and he's obviously not a part of the X Corporation. But as a gift, they were going to send him some merchandise and allow him to come visit at headquarters.
Sounds like a lawsuit to me.
Yeah, that's money.
So,
Thank you.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. So you're going to take my name. You're not going to offer me any money for it. You're going to send me a T-shirt, and then you want me to come visit you and have lunch. Like, dude, listen. This is some of the most
you should come hang out sometime.
that I've ever seen in my life.
You should come hang out sometime.
Gotta love the good old corporate shill.
This is somebody taking your sneakers and then walking you to lunch and making you have lunch with them while they're sitting here wearing your shit. Like,
give me your shoes. All right,
like,
let's look at something to eat, bro.
I mean, seriously, bro. Like, yeah, you can't call yourself this anymore. You got to change your name. By the way, you can have this shirt, and why don't you come hang out with us for the day?
You also got to realize. You also got to realize one thing. When you give, if you don't read the little transcript that they have for when you sign up to all these fucking apps and shit, if you don't read that, you don't own shit. So,
but
what side you on?
I'm still trying to.
Right.
I'm on the little guy side. But if you're signing your life away, you.
Well, that's what all that building was, huh? You just putting in a little Tesla battery thing, huh? You got Tesla now, don't you? You down with Teslas? Huh? Huh?
I just don't understand why it's being rebranded as X. The name doesn't make any sense.
I don't know either. Like it's crazy.
So apparently, the new company that's owns it under Elon is supposed to be called like X Corp or something like this. So what they're doing is they're moving away from the whole Twitter thing, and they're Zuckerberg took Facebook and then made Threads, which is competition for Twitter. Elon is taking Twitter and making his own Facebook to be in competition with Facebook, because that's what he's doing. So now the new X is supposed to be completely open payments. You can do money through it. You can do all the things that you do on Facebook, but on X.
Okay, so now in the cage match, who the fuck do you guys got? I need to know right now.
Zuckerberg.
Taking the Zuckster, man. I seen that.
Okay, we got two Zucks.
So I don't have. So first off, it's Zuckerberg, and second off,
That's
what I will say is, have you seen who Zuckerberg is training with currently?
Sure the hell have.
He's training with Israel Adesanya and fucking what's this other little dude's name? Alexander Volkanovski. They're both fucking MMA world champions. Repeat times.
In that case,
Zuckerberg is gonna whoop his ass. I don't think you understand.
In that case,
all right, Tori, who you got?
Zuckerberg. In that case, I didn't know all about that.
Bro, he's gonna whoop. Look.
All right, Chase. Who you got?
I'm definitely with Zuck all day.
All right, so the whole panel is going with Zuck. Elon, you gonna get your ass whooped.
I don't understand how anybody would want to use.
Those are UFC world champions. And that's Mark Zuckerberg in the middle. He looks shredded. He looks like he belongs in UFC. Yeah. He's gonna whoop his fucking ass.
They're really gonna fight.
I hope so.
I hope he beats his ass back to Tesla.
Nah,
but they need to but the thing, the purse has to be platform for platform.
Give me 100 on Zuck.
Zucks.
Give me 100 on Zucks, baby.
Well, I got one piece of news. I mean, it has nothing to really do, so much like with what we usually talk about. But I just wanted to get your take on this since it's been in the news for like the last couple of weeks. What is y'all thoughts on KARLIE Russell?
All right. I mean,
and I can tell by your reactions, like y'all, like, oh my god. I've already heard. I don't think I've heard y'all take on it, so that's why I was asking. What were your thoughts on that situation?
On which situation?
KARLIE
Russell. That idiot.
The one down in
lied about being kidnapped.
I hear that she lied about being
kidnapped. She about the child being on the side of the road.
So I don't know if anybody's seen it.
She watched Gone Girl and then tried to repeat the fucking plot.
I don't know if anybody has seen the thing. I might have put it in the chat.
To be honest, I didn't know about this. I'm
Kevin
actually
Hart.
reading it now.
Kevin Hart talking about sorry I'm late, but there was a baby on the road. Is that one of his specials?
Yes.
That's where I'm at right there with that. That's how foolish this is. You're
First
freaking
off,
idiot.
okay. This is where I'm gonna put it. If she does have a mental problem, I hope she gets the help that she needs. If she finds out that she doesn't, throw the fucking book at her, because you're taking the light out of real situations. We already have a problem in this country when, I'm sorry to say, people of different ethnicities go missing. There's no reports for them.
No. Black people, black women have gone missing.
Yes. Okay, so black women have gone missing. Native American women have gone missing.
Yes,
Spanish American have gone missing.
Color.
Women of color have gone missing with no report. They actually stepped up and did the right thing this time, and you fucking lied about it.
Yep, you're an idiot.
When I was looking at how they broke it all down, like this chick literally stole from her job. She went and ordered some Mediterranean food. Then she went to Walmart or Target or Walmart and got like a granola bar and some Cheez-Its, left it in the car. When she made the call to the cops and was saying that there was a child like there that was on the side of the road, I knew something was up when you didn't hear a child in the background of the call. And she didn't even sound frantic or scared. She sounded real calm as I'm talking right now. And then she said some guy with orange hair and a bald spot in the back and his girlfriend kidnapped her, took her into the woods and threw her in the back of a truck. Like the story was just not adding up at all. And then she just walked home like 2 days later.
Nothing makes any sense.
Just walked out.
She needs
Hey,
to go.
what's up?
She needs to book. If she doesn't have any mental issues, she needs the book thrown at her. I'm
She ain't
sorry.
no goddamn mental issues.
She ain't got no mental issues.
The mental issue she got is she's a dumbass.
This chick literally just threw herself a birthday party a couple days ago. That woman does not have mental issues.
She needs the book thrown at her.
Even with all the stuff that came out about her, she still threw herself a birthday party.
She needs the book thrown at her, and she needs to pay for all those people's time
and resources, because that's a lot of money that went into that.
Exactly. So I want all of it.
That's my news.
All right. So on the bigger, drastic, more enlightening news, Abel, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Man Cave 101 podcast. We talk about all things nerdy. We're going to talk about the Secret Invasion finale that is getting completely dumped on.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we are also going to talk about what you thought about the series as a whole. Because, my God, Disney Plus, you in danger, girl. You in danger, girl, and we all paying attention.
Okay, you taking it.
Well, no, I don't think I am taking it too far. And this is why we're going to have this conversation, because we all need to start thinking about, are we going to have Disney Plus in the next 2 to 3 years? Because if this stuff keeps happening the way it is and people keep review bombing and, Bob Iger keeps opening his mouth, we might not have Disney Plus in the next couple of years. Like, you really need to start thinking about that, because that's where we're at. But anyway, Secret Invasion finale reaction. Let's do some non-spoilery stuff. Let's start with Leo.
Back to me when it's time to spoil it.
Yeah. Leo, we'll start with non-spoilery review. What did you think of the finale? What did you think of the series as a whole without spoiling anything?
All you fucking assholes have no attention span of a fucking flea.
Great. So let's try that without cursing this time, because that just probably did the whole minute thing that we don't want to do. So maybe we could try that again.
It is what it is.
A fucking flea.
Great.
You get my point?
Right.
Move on. Next person.
Right. What did you think? Wait. What did you think of the series as a whole?
It's a fucking great series.
All right, great. That's all I wanted. All right, Aaron, what did you think of this? What did you think of the finale? What did you think of the series?
Okay, here's my overall. The finale was rushed. Just an opinion. It was rushed. It felt like it was rushed. I don't think it was bad, but I also just think I saw parts where I was like, seems like they hurried that up because they were behind on editing type of shit. And outside of that, the series as a whole, I think the people who are review bombing and stuff like that are taking it a little far. I do think it's a quality show. if I had to go back, like go look at like where it would rank in the hierarchy of MCU Disney Plus films or shows, I would probably say it's somewhere in the middle. I don't think it's that bad. I think people are just like not in love with Disney Plus right now based on delays and based on recency bias. And I think it's getting a lot of hate for what actually was a pretty quality series. Like it was okay overall.
Right.
So somewhere in the middle for me, honestly.
Yeah. Understood. Wendell, do you want to talk about anything non-spoiler or you just want me to wait? All right. Torian, what'd you think of
the finale? The finale for me was lackluster. It really was. Like, I was like, I'll admit, I was disappointed, and I was upset that I was disappointed because we were like big up in this show since the beginning, like for the last 5 weeks, and it's like you do all of that, and then this is what we get left with. This literally is like the Game of Thrones all over again, with the exception of it not happening for a whole season, but at the end. So I really, this, like, I'm gonna repeat what Aaron just said. It felt rushed. It really did. Like, I was like, what was the payoff? There wasn't even an end credit scene. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe it's going to tie in.
I waited too.
It's funny you say that.
I literally split when them credits came up. I split
fast
it like
forward.
this.
I fast
was like,
forward.
God. No, they didn't.
Bro, I was
wanted to throw my phone when I saw that. I said, there's no end credit scene. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe they're going to say something or mention something about the Marvels, since that's the next time we're going to see Nick Fury. And I'm like, now that kind of scares me with this movie, because it's like, if y'all had something to tie into that, that would probably get people excited to go see that movie. But now it's like, how are they gonna work it where Nick Fury just kind of pops up in there? But we'll go more into it when we get to the spoiler part. But overall, with the show, I really enjoyed it. It's just that this finale, oh my God, this was supposed to be the cherry on top. Like, you already had the foundation built up. All you had to do was to put that last piece on there, and that was it. But unfortunately, this is what we got. Yeah. I don't know. That's where I'm at with it.
Right. I have a lot of things. First of all, I was really going into this thinking about Winter Soldier vibes. I just didn't get that, and that's fine. God, there were a couple of action pieces in this series that were great. The last episode as a whole for me was just very inconsistent. I have to look back, and I don't remember when this show was filmed, but I think this is another product of the pandemic situation where like certain things were filmed in certain ways, and they wanted to do certain things that maybe they didn't get to do, or whatever it is. The end to me seemed a little sloppy. Very predictable series. However, I definitely do think, obviously, that there were worse Disney Plus shows out there. She-Hulk, but
you gotta make Leo mad.
I'm already there. So
you're mad at all of us. He's mad at all of us.
No, listen.
I'm not mad at none of y'all.
Honestly, I thought Samuel L. Jackson in the series was great. I thought he had some really good moments. I don't know. I'm very worried about Disney Plus's future, and I'll get into all that when we get into the spoilers. But like, by no means do I think this was like the worst Disney Plus series or whatever. Like Aaron said, I agreed. It's definitely like in the middle for me. But I think I'm just at a point where I'm so sick of in the middle content that like I need more. And I'll explain in spoiler stuff. So with that being said, now that we've all gone into non-spoilery stuff, this is your chance now to exit out of here and then maybe come back at a different time and talk about spoiler stuff, because I'm sure we're all about to get into a fight right now and you're probably going to want to see it. So with that being said, I'll count to 3 and then I'm just going to I'll let Aaron start. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Aaron. What did you think of this fucking show?
How long has Rhodey been a Skrull?
How
fucking long?
You know how long?
Been a Skrull?
You know exactly how long.
No, but
yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
Listen, I understand. No.
It's not Civil War. It's not Civil War.
I really don't think it's Civil War. I really dead ass think it's Endgame.
Why would it be Endgame?
I'll even be more specific. It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because that's when he lost the leg braces. Yes.
Yeah, that's the fake Rhodey. If you go back and look, that's when he lost the leg braces.
Yep.
What?
Yes. telling you that's when it's not Leo. Listen,
I'm not. This is your part.
No, you're fine. You're shaking your head. Hear me out. It can't be Civil War.
It's not
because you're not gonna sit here and tell me that this man fake cried at his best friend's fucking funeral, and you're not gonna tell me he had a conversation with fucking Falcon about being black.
And you're not gonna tell me that Rhodey doesn't know that Tony Stark is dead right now.
He knows he's dead. There's no shot. There's no way. If so, then I have a major problem with the series.
Yes.
If so, then I have a major issue with the series.
There's
no way they could do that.
Okay, could I just debug one part?
Go. Yeah, go.
All right. It could be from Civil War because we don't know. We don't see him after he goes into the scanning machine, right?
Scanning machine. Agreed.
Right.
Wearing that same set of scrubs.
Okay, and also
it's not the same set of scrubs. Look at the colors. It's not.
Wait. Right. First off, they take their likeness and their thoughts and their memories, so that defeats that purpose. Whatever you thought that it wouldn't be have that conversation because he already has it in his head. Thirdly, in Endgame, when he says canopy, he's still in the suit when he was knocked out. So it does make sense that he was in there in Civil War.
That he was in there in Civil War. He was a Skrull in Civil War. In Civil War. After Civil War, he was a Skrull. But if it takes his mind, body, and likeness, wouldn't Canopy have worked? If Canopy, that was the case,
exactly, Canopy would have worked, but he was not. But Canopy would work because he was already when he came to, he was a Skrull, and then when he came back, he turned into Rhodey to save Canopy to let him out of the suit. Get what I'm saying?
I think so. It's a little convoluted, but I think I get what you're saying. I can understand.
So,
but actually, I do want to talk about this because Johnny Fish brings up the point that
in Endgame he was bleeding,
but wildly inconsistent in this show because when what's her face was torturing the Skrull in the room, he was bleeding red when she cut off the finger, and then when he turned into a Skrull, started bleeding green, but when Sam Jackson shot Rhodey in the face, he splattered green on the wall. So like
was it green
that
or was it
part,
purple?
Purple. I'm sorry, purple. But what I'm saying is it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent blood.
No, the reason why I'm telling you it couldn't have been him in the suit in Civil War is because the scene with fucking Gravik, Talos, the scene with Talos when they get mortally wounded or hurt, they change back or they start changing color. You would have
talking about after he got knocked out.
Right, maybe after he got knocked out, but
you
said in the suit.
Yeah, when he got knocked, when Vision knocked him out of the sky, right? And he went to the hospital.
That's when he became
to the hospital. He became a Skrull.
That's when he became a Skrull.
I can buy it, but I still think it's bullshit if that's the case.
No,
I find it to be bullshit.
When you look at it all, yes. Tony Stark's funeral, the conversation with Sam, it's real. It was explained how they lived their lives. Vara did the very same thing. She took this woman's life and she played their daughter. I'm sure when one of the parents died, she cried at that funeral.
So wait, and explain to me the leg brace is going away then.
What do you mean? Explain to you the leg brace is going away.
Well, dude,
didn't you just see Fury act like he had fucking what's his face the whole time in the reactor room?
Yeah, like that was Vara, not Vara. Is that her name?
That was Gaia.
Gaia was acting like she had fucking radiation poison the whole time.
But they could act like
they can act. They're spies, bro. They're super spies.
They're spies. I mean,
dude,
like it's not a crazy stretch. Like it's
not. It's not.
I'm not saying it's not, but I really don't think like writers and a Kevin Feige of the world would do injustice to Robert Downey Jr.'s death and Rhodey not being there for it because he was literally right there when he died.
They did it to Black Panther not having no other Avengers in the fucking funeral.
It's a whole nother.
What are you talking?
It's still just a plot point. It doesn't matter.
It's just a plot point.
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't think that's when it was.
So speaking of Gaia, I have another major issue here.
Power level.
Now we have this fucking Super Skrull walking around Earth 616.
Just one.
Captain Marvel, Groot, Hulk, Thor. She's got everybody's fucking blood in her.
There's also Thanos and God damn it.
Groot and Drax.
Wait, no, I'm trying to think of all the things that happened. Ebony Maw,
Ghost.
and it's Ghost.
Yeah, it
all
was
of them.
a lot
They're all
of-
in there.
She used phasing powers twice in the fight. In the super CGI fight of the fucking year.
Yeah, and the super CGI fight, Abomination.
So I have a big problem with a Skrull that's technically the most powerful thing on planet fucking Earth or in the universe right now, just walking around willy-nilly, left alone to her own devices. Like that.
Oh, we're gonna see
she's
her.
hanging-
just
we gonna
there.
see her again.
She's hanging with Sonya.
Wars.
She's hanging with Sonya. What does that mean? What does that
Oh,
even do?
that means they're gonna be doing some.
That
all
means
types of
that
all
means they're
kinds
gonna be
of
coming
fuckery.
back in Secret Wars. So when they got to deal with
Sure.
Kang, they're gonna use her as the new weapon.
All kinds of fuckery.
So what happens? Okay. So here's all right. I get it.
Hold up, Aaron. Can you do me a favor? Look at your text message real quick.
Well, that's weird.
I mean,
Thank you.
Oh, yes. So basically what I was gonna say is, though, we don't technically know. Remember, Gaia started on Gravik's side during all this. So what happens if she decides to flip the fucking script again? If
we
she
got
flips
a
the script,
problem.
now she's got the fucking the blood in her, and she can just transform and fuck any of the. If you listed that Avengers team out before, she'll fuck all of them up, one by one,
not together though.
at the same time.
No.
No. Dude, she killed one of the. She killed a more trained, more skilled fighter
In Gravik?
in
Gravik.
Yeah, Gravik.
Gravik used no brain skills. He used all power skills and lost because he's a moron.
And you think
Only reason he
Shuri?
lost the fight.
And you think Shuri's a moron?
No, but I also think she's not a trained fighter. She's a trained fucking scientist.
And you think think
Outsmarted Namor.
Yeah, and she will outsmart her.
She has more powers than her.
But you don't think that that
She
English
has Black Panther blood. There was Black Panther blood in there too, by the way. FYI.
There was Black Panther blood in there.
So she's got her power too. She's like, hold this. I got the same powers.
Hold on, I gotta see.
I wonder who Gravik saw when he went to the ancestral plane. He probably saw Killmonger again. Oh, you like to fucking hurt people too? Me too, bro. It's great. Let's bond here in the ancestral plane.
Hey, Auntie.
Actually, wait, hold on one second. There was no Black Panther blood in there.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
Black Panther.
No,
I have the
was.
list. I have the list. I have the list right
From
here.
whom?
Where from where?
I saw.
All right.
Verify your sources. Verify your sources.
They had extremists, Cole Osborne,
Extremist
Frosty,
drink.
whatever.
Extremist drink.
Groot, Ghost, Captain America, Thanos, Outrider, Promixia, Midnight,
Proxima
Captain-
Midnight.
Proxima Midnight
Yeah,
drink.
Proxima Midnight.
Drink.
Captain
It's a drink.
Marvel, Abomination, Mantis, Cull Obsidian, Drax, Kong, Ebony Maw, Chitauri, Valkyrie, Thor, Gamora, Winter Soldier. No fucking Black Panther was
All
in
right.
there.
Anyway, let me give you the real source from comingsoon.net. Gaia's powers come from the following heroes and villains: Ghost,
Coming
Captain
Soon?
America, Corvus Glaive, Thanos, Outrider, Proxima Midnight, Captain Marvel, Abomination, Mantis, Cull Obsidian, Black Panther, Drax, Korg, Ebony Maw, Frost Beast, Hulk, Chitauri, Valkyrie, Thor, Odinson, Gamora, Thor,
Odinson.
Colossus, aka Groot, and Winter Soldier. So
Where did she get the Black Panther blood?
Leo, let me ask you a question.
He didn't bleed in. He didn't bleed in Endgame.
Okay, fine. Fuck the Black Panther argument.
He didn't bleed in Endgame.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you. If Shuri could outpower her or outsmart her, she has Thor's blood, stronger.
And we have Thor.
He's not here. He's flipping pancakes.
How do you know? How do you know that? You
He's
guys are.
pancakes off
how do I know that?
You're
I
making
seen the
exceptions.
movie.
You're making exceptions. You're making exceptions. You're making exceptions. You're making exceptions, and you think in theory that's not even there. You don't know. The thing is, with comic books, the best thing about it is whoever writes the story is the person that fucking wins. That's it.
You're
So
not gonna sit
basically,
here and
she's
tell
gonna
me that's
lose by.
loses.
So basically, she's gonna lose by plot device, plot armor.
You know what it is? It's called a plot hole.
Wait,
It's gonna be plot
No,
armor.
it's called prep time. That's why you lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, in conclusion, Gaia is the most powerful person in the MCU right now.
In the universe.
In the universe ever.
The MCU.
No.
She has Thor and Captain Marvel blood mixed together. That means she could crash
so
through
did
ships.
so did Brownick, didn't he?
That means she could crash through ships and flip pancakes simultaneously. She's
But
so
didn't she kill Brownick?
So my
Didn't she
question
kill
is,
Brownick?
my question is this: like, what did she do?
Because she turned
that
into
killed
Mantis
him?
and made him sleep.
She
That's
made
how
him
she was able
sleep.
to
That's
do
how
it.
she once she
That's how she was
outsmarted
able to
him.
do it.
Exactly.
Did you
She
notice?
made him. So she made him sleep, but then she blew a hole in him.
Did you notice all of Gravik's moves throughout the
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, I'm saying no, seriously. In the CGI fight, this is not even me joking. Did you notice throughout the whole CGI fight, Gravik used not one fucking smart move. He used all power moves. Abomination, Hulk. He used all power moves. That's why he lost. She used Ghost to shape to phase shift.
She did
And
Mantis.
she used Mantis to fucking outsmart.
But to be fair, he
all she
did use Ebony Maw for a second. So
For a
he did
second.
Sure, the hell did.
He phase shift one thing out of the way.
Yeah.
But my other thing is this: how does she know how to use all these powers?
Because they're super scrolls, bro. They're smarter than all.
No,
It's the plot armor. Again, it's the plot armor. It's
That's plot armor. Like how you get all these things, all of a sudden I'm going to use
100%.
Mantis now. Go to sleep because I seen her do it.
100%.
Plot armor. Which is again why this finale was lackluster.
Yeah, exactly.
I just saw plot.
It was all over the place.
So speaking of which, can we talk about the Hive? Because I still don't understand the Hive at the end. I don't get
There's 1.2 million scrolls on the planet.
Yeah,
so
but I don't understand why did they go to the Hive afterwards? Like, what's their plan now with that Hive? Are they going to wake everybody up?
Yeah,
or are they
they're
going to wake everybody up?
Yeah, they're going to break everybody up. You saw them at the end; they were just popping people left and right.
Yeah,
they shot the real governor or whatever she was.
The real ambassador. Prime Minister.
She came up and fucking popped her ass 3 times. I was like, oh, okay.
Did not turn green.
Did not turn green, by the way. Yeah, I was like,
not passing go here, buddy. Sorry.
I mean, like, listen, some of the shit, I was like, okay, kind of cool. And then we just got to the end, and I was like,
I didn't need the make out scene.
I didn't need the make out scene, and I didn't need them going up on the
yeah, like where you going with your green bitch? Like, why? Like, what's so important? Is she gonna be in the Marvels?
She's probably gonna end up being in the Marvels now.
Because he needs, like he said, he needs somebody who's political. And it's because it is what they're doing, what the president is doing. He wants to annihilate the whole fucking thing.
The president that's gonna be like I loved the like yo, that sounds like some one-term shit. Like I loved that he said that because that's setting up Thaddeus Mr. Ross to be Red Hulk, aka President of the United States. That's what that's setting up.
So
that's some one-term president shit.
But this is what it is. It's tying things. It's tying things, a lot of things together to move on to the next chapter.
Okay. Understood.
In my point of view,
but
just my point of view, it's tying a lot of shit.
But let me ask you a question, because I agree it is tying things together, but they're just I really feel like Marvel is doing it way slower than they have in the past, and like I think it's hurting them. I think they need to like give us more juice. They need to give us more juice.
The thing is that we have to say, okay, 10 years for Endgame. We're on phase 1 of this new chapter of this thing.
And phase 1 started slowly.
Phase one started with Loki. That's not slow at all. And Eternals is being tied into the Bengals to the Marvels. That's not slow.
But has that actually been said? Do you actually know that? Like,
yes, because the Marvels is the Bengals in the Marvels.
The trailer.
Yeah, the trailer.
Yes,
the trailer for the Marvels.
I know. I just feel like there was more deliberate things in the first couple of phases than there are now. Like there was more. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like it was more obvious, I guess. Like I feel like you're having to they're making you think more, which I get and understand. But like as a normal viewer, I'm not here to think. I need to be shown. I need to be shown.
I that's where my comment started from the beginning. Attention span of a fucking net.
Let me go out on a limb and say
I need all of it to be tied in. I like that.
Let me go out on a limb and say they probably cut out shit that we should have seen because of the uncertainty around who their big bad is going to be. everything led to Thanos, right?
Right.
The moment they allowed us to see that it was for him,
Yep.
Everything that they did after that tied to him in some manner, some way, the stones or something. Because if you said Thanos, you already know it's Infinity Gauntlet. You know it's Infinity Stones. Well, their big bad is kind of tied up in some legal problems right now.
What? No way.
Strike. Shocking.
You stop it. You stop it.
But I'm saying, like, they don't know if they are going to run in that direction. So we don't know what these, there's no post-credit scene. There most likely should have been. At the end of almost every Disney show, there was a post-credit scene that showed you something towards something else.
Fury's Angels.
Like, so you don't, so because they don't know what they're going to do, or they're in pause, they may have just been like, we can't keep showing this man, or we can't keep, betting it on him. We're not letting him go, but we can't keep betting on him, because if we have to go left, we don't want another Ed Norton, Mark Ruffalo moment.
And also you have to realize it hasn't been proven in court. It's all alleged. And the evidence that's been shown with his case has been leading to the fact that he's innocent. But we don't know all the facts yet. We know a lot. We know the meat and potatoes of this shit.
It's not dismissed. There is no verdict.
Exactly.
So
until
it is what it is.
I think August 8th is the next court date, or August 12th or something like that. It's their next court date, and we get more information. And I think that's going to be the reveal of all the evidence and all that stuff, and then we can take our opinions there, because we don't know what exactly happened. We have witnesses, and they have witnesses that came forward that said that this man is innocent. So that's what I am going with the witnesses. And when there's more than fucking 5 people saying that he didn't do it, hey.
So here's what I think, just as a overall, like, I guess, like, top level view, looking at everything, right? Because this show is getting, like, bombed somehow. And I don't understand how the majority of the episodes of this show have been rated under She-Hulk. And listen, I don't like to shit on it, but just, like, really be honest about it. Like, this show was better than She-Hulk. It was.
Yes, it was.
That's a given.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Like, I think that's fair to say, right? So, like, I think there's just it's a brand thing going on right now. Like obviously Disney is having their own problems, but, like, between the writer's strike, John Majors, the way Disney's putting out the shows and the content, Bob Iger talking about literally anything, I just think there's a lot of weight on Marvel right now that is, like, going against it. And, like, we're just in a weird time, and hopefully we come out of it okay. But it really depends on what happens next between the strike, Jonathan Majors, the Bob Iger. I mean, you've heard about the rumors of Disney, and Apple talking. That stuff's come up again. Like, there's so many things out there that, like, you don't know. Yeah, I know. But listen, you don't know what's true. But that's the thing. You don't know what's true and what's false. So, like, it's just hard. And then, like I said, we got Loki coming. We got Daredevil coming. We got the Agatha show coming, the Ironheart show, the Armored Wars movie, whatever it is. There's so much shit that, like, it could all just go any way. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I gotta say. Okay, so from the last season, which show you guys say that She-Hulk was the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many shows has it been?
What are we at, 6 or 7?
She-Hulk, Moon Knight.
So 1 out of 7.
1 out of 7, what, being bad?
Yeah.
It depends on who you ask. Are you asking
us? I'm asking you guys.
If you're asking me personally, I think that even though some shows were good, just because I think they were good doesn't necessarily mean that they were overall good shows, if that makes sense.
No, I just want to know your honest opinion. Okay. What if the show is good? It's good. Okay. If it's shit, it's shit.
Okay.
1 out of 7 shows, how many were good?
What shows are we talking about?
All the Disney Plus shows.
All the Disney Plus shows?
The Disney Plus shows.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How many were good?
Oh no, listen. Honestly, I'll tell you straight up. I enjoyed just about everything except She-Hulk. I didn't enjoy She-Hulk.
Okay,
I enjoyed everything else.
Okay,
You
I
enjoyed
did.
WandaVision?
Yeah.
Yes, I did
Yeah,
actually. I
I
enjoyed
did too.
WandaVision.
Okay,
I actually
okay.
I liked how they did what they did. I did 100%.
Okay, so 1 out of 7. Aaron,
She-Hulk's really the only one that I was like
1 out of
damn, I
7.
hate this.
Yeah, 100%.
Wendell.
Okay, but
Wait.
No,
I just want to.
let him do it, and then
let
we'll
me
talk
cook.
after.
Let me cook.
Let him-
Wendell, out of 7.
This ain't no damn barbecue, man. What's wrong with
Let
you?
me cook. Wendell, how many? How many out of 7?
I'm gonna say probably like 2.
Torian.
I'm gonna say 1.
Okay.
so for you,
Wow.
Leo, you have 0 because you like She-Hulk. So
See, because we're not the casual fucking comic book fans.
no, that's I
know that's where you were going.
Yeah.
We're not the casual comic book fans.
Yeah, you
We
took it
know
right out
the backstory. We love these characters. We grew up with these characters. We read comics. We do comics, and we love this shit.
Yeah, of course.
But I understand your point too. With the casual fan, it's hard to keep up.
I think the casual fan is fatigued right now.
It's
The
fatigued.
casual fan is absolutely fatigued right now.
I think
The
they're
casual fan is fatigued, and I'm sorry, I can't base nothing out of Rotten Tomatoes because the viewership score of this show was a 69.
Right, but
The
what
viewer
is that?
show, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 59,
Right, but what-
52 or some shit.
Right, but
this past
like,
episode, the season finale was a 16, number 1.
right,
it was-
but Leo,
That
Leo,
one, that
I'm
one I
talking
can
about
actually
all-
agree with.
Oh wait,
Overall
Leo,
average. That's what I'm
but
talking
Leo-
about.
Yeah.
but think about like this part of it, right? Like listen, you even agreed She-Hulk was a better show than this. Why is that happening? Why is a Rotten Tomatoes score of people that are like a big group of people giving this a rating that it's giving, right? Because it's not as bad as they're saying it is. It's not. I think we can
Because
both agree on that, right?
Because they were DC fans that were upset. That
No,
the
it's
Flash
not
was
even
over.
that. No.
Aaron said it better. Aaron said it better. They fucking all they do
They
is
needed
this.
something to dump on.
All they do is this.
I truly think we're coming into a situation like, and this is like a Star Wars thing too. Like, and a lot of people have said this online. This is Marvel's Andor right now, because Andor, if
hell no.
Oh, damn.
no,
Hell
but listen,
no.
listen. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I've seen. I've seen a lot of people saying that this is Marvel's Andor because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me something about Andor because there are a lot of people out there that really like Andor and thought it was great. And there's a
No,
I don't know. Was it not? I don't know. I don't know.
Andor wasn't as good as this was.
Right,
and
but like
for it to be a different type of show, it wasn't like this. This was a good show.
All right,
This
that's
had
good to hear. So
good
then
premise, but Andor was just no.
Then the next thing we have to talk about is brand damage because we must be in a place right now where people are sick of seeing mid shit, and like for some reason they think this is mid shit, which I didn't. I thought it was in the middle. I mean, it's fair to say it's in the middle of some of the shows we've gotten. Like we want better. Like some people want better content. I don't know what it is. I don't have the answer.
Right.
But like, there's something.
You can't judge everybody else's opinion.
There's something wrong here with people that are watching the show and the way they feel, and I don't know what the answer.
Because they don't understand it.
I told people at the beginning of the year. I don't know if I told it to y'all or somebody else. I said that this was going to be the year when non-superhero content was going to reign supreme, and I am so glad to know that I was right. The fact that the Barbie movie, now granted that's a movie and this is a show, the fact that the Barbie movie got more praise than this show's finale is saying a lot, and that's just the movie.
Right.
The fact that a lot of the movies that have come out this year that have done well, or any kind of content that has come out this year has been non-superhero based, has done better than anything that's superhero based, and it's more of that than the superhero stuff, is saying a lot. I said it's because a lot of people said that like what
I think non-superhero stuff has been better than superhero stuff.
Oh no, it has. It's making more money. Wait. It's making more money though. It's doing better.
I understand.
With crowds.
Wait.
That's what matters.
I got $1 billion movie this year from a non-superhero movie.
You might get another one with Barbie.
I got
Barbie
one.
might make it. Barbie might make it.
He might get two.
Might is not. But
now what does that tell? Well, let's hang on to that right there. What does that tell you? That when the only so far non-superhero movie this year that reaches $1 billion is one, not a superhero movie, and two, it's an animated movie that's geared towards kids and families. And the next one that could possibly reach that part is one that's geared towards women and girls.
But dude, you gotta realize one thing: Super Mario Brothers is a superhero movie.
You know what I mean? I mean,
I'm not arguing semantics because you have $1 billion movie with Tom Cruise and Top Gun. I have $1 billion movie with Mario Brothers, so we're even right there. Mm-hmm. So you can knock that $1 billion movie out, those $2 billion movies out the box. I got Guardians of the Galaxy. I got Spider-Man Across the Universe. Spider-Verse. Sorry, Spider-Verse.
They made $1 billion.
It didn't make $1 billion, but it's damn near close.
But it made money.
It made his budget. It definitely made more than its profit.
It made more than its profit.
Yeah,
$125 million to make, and it fucking already at 6 something.
Okay, but can I interject? Sorry, if you want to go.
Go ahead.
And also too, like I said, like I'm looking at all these other movies that are coming out here, like this year and everything like that. And like I said, if you take the box office at the end of the year and separate it from non-superhero movies versus I'll say DC and Marvel, split them up. Yes. Like we're gonna say, like,
I'm gonna win. That's too easy.
That's what I'm saying. DC and Marvel, and put them into a category, and then you separate them from the non-superhero based films, and you add up their numbers. We already know who's going to win. Super Mario Brothers already got it just with the $1 billion alone, so they already won.
Super Mario Brothers is not getting taken down by any movie this year. It's not.
Wait, Top Gun made $1 billion too, bro.
Top Gun came out last year.
Top Gun came out last year, dude.
We're talking about 2023.
Yeah.
So you getting your Tom Cruise movies mixed.
I get my Tom Cruise movie because his fucking guys all over the place.
Because he's got 40 of them.
He got fucking baby blood all over the fucking place and whatever the fuck he's doing in that Scientology.
Listen,
no
movies beating Mario Brothers this year. I take it to the bank. Bet me whatever you want. Not one movie. No movies beating Mario Brothers this year. Box office wise, globally, that's not happening.
I would doubt it.
It's not happening.
What is coming out? I gotta see what's coming out.
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
I just want to interject, like, not to
writer's strike. Nothing.
I feel like there's a lot of shows coming out versus movie because everything is been like
there's a lot of shows coming out.
Yeah, but you know what those shows are? Reality TV. There's a lot of reality TV. What shows are coming out aside from
this year? Gen V, Invincible.
Oh, Gen V. That's right. I forgot about Gen V.
There's still shows coming out, bro. Like this fall still got some shit. Loki's coming.
Fall got some heat.
There's still shows coming out.
I am concerned.
No, I agree with you. But okay, I just want to interject on the whole like why, because I understand to Leo's point, like maybe Disney isn't quote unquote in trouble, but like. I kind of want to agree with both of you at the same point in time. Like, I think if they keep on trending in this direction, it could lead to trouble. Like, if Loki season 2 is not good, I think Disney Plus shows are in a lot of fucking trouble. And the reason why, and I just want to just hear me out on this. The reason why I say so is because I think it has to do with the fallout of losing your main characters, which are the OG Avengers that you got from Avengers 1 and Avengers Age of Ultron. Those guys are now phasing or phased out at this point, to the point that the last one you really had was Thor, and his last movie flopped hard, right? So that was your last OG Avenger that was left that didn't die or is in retirement, correct? Now you're introducing...
You still got Hulk.
You still have Hulk, but he's out here in flip-flops drinking and being Dominican. So you're not even the Hulk.
Until World War.
And we're looking at
And
his son
he's
that's like is the worst CGI of all time. But go ahead.
But you're not
No, they're gonna
like
fix- that's a fix.
maybe
But that was also in She-Hulk. So
maybe when you get to
in the finale of She-Hulk.
maybe
Good
when
show.
you get to
Good show.
War Hulk, you get like the Hulk you really fucking want. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my point. But the thing that what I was saying is now you're trying to introduce the casual person to these characters, and not for nothing, people don't give as much of a shit about, I'll just take a name, Miss Marvel, as they do fucking Iron Man. Like they just don't care enough about her. And it's no offense to Iman Vellani, but she's just not that caliber character. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is you also have to realize is the casual fan
Exactly.
and the comic book fan. Because
Right.
if you're a casual fan, you don't know what the fuck is Miss Marvel.
Okay.
But if you're a comic book head, you can see, like we have discussed, New Avengers, and it's building towards that.
But Leo,
And the problem is nobody can stand the build.
can I make my point this year with this year alone though? Everybody was hyped for Kang, including all of us. Still on the Kang hype train. Think it could be dope. Hopefully Jonathan Majors' legal issues get resolved, whatever. All that. But everybody was hyped, and then nobody actually liked the plot of Ant-Man Quantumania. We only saw it because of Kang. Nobody went back to see it a second time. So that was your hype. You were like, damn, can't wait to see Kang.
And
Cool,
also,
I got Kang, but
But
that
wait.
movie sucked.
But tell me what Ant-Man movie wasn't mid?
Every Ant-Man movie sucked. All of them.
I actually kind of like the first one.
Ant-Man 1 is trash.
I kind of like the first one.
That's a comedic relief movie.
I kind of like the first
The
one.
first one was fun. Listen, I want what's
fun.
his face.
Exactly. Fun movie.
I want.
fun superhero.
Fun movie. Cool.
He's a fun hero.
Wait. I want that. I want what's his face to narrate my life. What's the guy's name?
The
What's
fucking
his name?
side character who was
Yeah,
he's
I
don't know.
Dude, it's amazing. Apparently, there's a video out there of him narrating the entire like MCU from Phase 1 to Phase 4.
You never watched that?
I want to. I haven't watched it. I want to see it.
Absolutely hilarious.
I'm sure it is.
But I think essentially my point that I'm overall trying to make. I'll wrap it up so this way it's not too over. But like even now, okay, say what you want. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, it did what it did. The movie, like the audience didn't receive it well. I'm talking about the audience. Fuck critics, of course. Fuck all that. The audience didn't receive it well. Guardians is an ending film. We knew we were losing characters. People went to see it. Okay, cool. Now you're going to go into the next movie, and this is not me going on a tirade about Captain Marvel, but she has the second or third lowest audience score of any character in the MCU. Nobody wants to watch her. And this is your next major movie.
But also,
she made $1 billion.
It made $1 billion because of Endgame. You needed to watch it to see Endgame. Movie's trash. Nobody liked it.
Right.
I'm hungry. Fuck all of
you. Guys, stop. He's not going on a tirade about Captain Marvel. Stop.
All right.
That's what I needed to say.
But you also
made $1 billion because you needed to see it to see Endgame. Otherwise, it made sense.
But just to defend Quantumania, it also tied in a lot.
Sure.
It did.
But all you got out of it was Kang. All you got was Kang was really cool.
You got out of it. You also know where the Infinity Stones went. Come on, man. It's chess, not checkers with this fucking Marvel shit.
Again, but you started.
It is. It's chess, not checkers. It is chess, not checkers.
You just started. Wait, but hold on. You just started this entire Secret Invasion finale thing with the attention spans of gnats.
Exactly.
You cannot play chess with people with low attention spans, my guy.
Exactly. That's my point.
So because you got it and understood where the Infinity Stones went to, the rest of the world is like.
But you guys, but these little fucking these little fucking gnats that don't know nothing, they like to watch a 30-second video. They can go to YouTube and say, "Hey, where did the Infinity Stones when after Thanos snapped them?" Oh, there's a 30-second clip of somebody fucking reviewing. Hey, those are the 5 Infinity Stones right there standing in Quantumania.
That's all
you need.
You know what? You
don't do the fucking research because you're that fucking stupid.
You know what more people took away from Quantumania than they did where the Infinity Stones went?
I don't want to be
that Bill Murray fucked Wasp's mom. That's what more people got out of that movie.
Hey, Bill Murray is a fucking god. We will not slay the Bill Murray on this fucking podcast.
I'm not. Bill Murray was getting laid in the quantum realm. No issue there. Congratulations.
So I guess what we can take out of this conversation is that Bill Murray fucks.
Yeah,
Yes.
right alongside Captain America.
Great.
And Daredevil.
All right.
And Daredevil.
All right, so, I guess let's get to last minute things. Series as a whole and what happens next. Go ahead, Leo.
Out of a 10?
You could do whatever you
You can
want.
do it out of a 10 if you want. I could take it that way.
Out of a 10, I would give it, because I would give it a 9.
Damn, that's high.
That's really.
I would give it. You know why I would give it a 9? Because it opened my mind to more things that are here to come. That's why it's, for me, reading and following. It opened my mind to say, okay, this is happening. This is going to tie into this. This is going to tie into this, and it closed this chapter of this part of this movie, and it's going to open up another chapter to the Kang dynasty. That a lot of people don't see it.
And you're on the payroll.
If I was getting a Marvel check, oh please, I'll have better lighting.
I just realized you was kind of sitting in the shadows tonight.
It's definitely scrolly.
I'm feeling all I need is a pet cat. It need to be evil.
Get him out of
yes.
That 100% scared me just now. I ain't even gonna lie.
All right,
I was shocked for a second.
Ron, same question.
All right, overall, like a 7 out of 10. It probably would have got like an 8. It's between like a 6 and a 7 for me. It probably would have got an 8 if the finale just gave me. I honestly hate to say it this way because it was long, but I needed a little more. I just needed it to be wrapped up more concisely and not with like how it ended was just weird to me. I didn't like the kissing scene. I didn't like the let's go up into space and figure out what's going to happen in the Marvels. I hated it. So like, all right,
we don't even know if that's going to be there because they didn't even have an end credit scene.
Yeah, I know.
They just left us.
That's marriage, baby. You're going to shoot each other and then kiss each other afterwards.
Yeah, but it was.
God damn it.
It was
the Mr. and Mrs. Smith is going on here.
Yeah,
it was just
Mr.
weird.
and Mrs. Smith is this.
Wendeezy?
Because I liked a good thriller, I'm gonna give it a good like 8.5. Because I thought it was different, and I can respect what they I can respect what they were doing, and for 5 weeks, for 5 weeks I was all in. Just on that 6th week, and I was just like, oh, this is fucking give me at the end.
A good ending would have made the show so much better.
A good ending would have made it so much better.
All right, Torian?
7.5. Same reason that Aaron gave. The finale is just what messed it up. Like this, like we was doing so well. We was like on a whole climb. It was literally like climbing Mount Everest, and then we get to the top, and then that damn thing erupts, and then we just fall down and just burn. Like I don't know what happened. Like, you know, Wendell, they were probably doing them drugs.
They stopped at that last episode. They stopped. They went to AA after that. They went to AA or fucking drug anonymous.
Like that finale was so. I did not like it. It was so. I felt so disinterested in it. Like I just felt myself looking at it like, okay, what is this? Then it gets to the last scene. I was like, oh God, what is that? Then I was like, okay, let me just scroll through. Let me see. You know, they usually do the post-credit scene. I didn't see it, and I just immediately closed the app and just kind of like slammed my phone down because I was like, we literally just like spent all these many weeks hyping this show up despite all the adversary that came its way, all the review bombings. I felt like we was in a minority. And then this is what we get now. Now this is giving credence to all the people that review bombed it because now they're gonna say, "Ha ha! See, we told you." Now look at you. So I mean, like it's a 7.5 for me. It would have probably been maybe a good 8.5 and damn near 9 if this was a clean finale.
All right. Go ahead, Leo. What are you gonna say?
No, it's just that I'm not just basing it off the last episode. That's what is with me, and they left it so open. That's the part that I liked about it, because you have the Hive. Holy shit! Now you have the president saying, "I want to kill every single last one of you motherfuckers," and that's what's gonna bring
Not only that, the president said any non-Earthbound being, meaning that also means Asgardians.
Asgardians too.
It means
You could try.
It means you could try.
You could try with the Asgardians.
You could
You could try with the
No, I
Asgardians.
guarantee
was
you.
that Maria Hill? Was that Maria Hill?
Where?
At the end, was that her?
Where?
No.
Maria Hill.
Okay. Oh, I'm about to say because I thought it was her. It kind of looked like her.
And the British spy,
Sonya?
she needs. What's her name?
Sonya.
Sonya. She's a
Yeah.
fucking G.
Yeah, she was one of the best parts of the show. I will say.
Yeah,
that.
she
was.
I
She
really
was.
liked
And
her
also, when Fury got into that hospital scene when he was popping motherfuckers in the back of the neck with that dart, and you just
Classic Nick Fury.
classic Nick Fury.
Classic
You
Nick.
don't even see him coming. He just pop, 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 pop.
Well, Aaron,
You ever go night, nigga?
even though we didn't see her in the show, at least we got a glimpse of your girl's powers.
So,
Right.
Captain Nissan. Yeah, it was great.
I mean, look, I ain't gonna front. Daenerys made a better Captain Marvel than Captain Marvel did.
Yo, fact, fucking facts. Holy shit!
Wait, let me give my last 2 cents.
Good.
I'm gonna say a couple things that weren't said. I was going to give this show a 6.5, but I give it a 7.5, and here's why. A couple of reasons. Number one, the British woman. I don't remember her name. I forgot.
Sonya.
Yes. She was great throughout this entire series, and we didn't mention that. She was dope, and I want to see more of her in the MCU actually, and I hope whatever the relationship between her and Gaia is, like we see a little bit of that because I'm very curious.
Imagine
she was delightful.
Imagine Sonya and Val actually can't cross each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That would be a dope crossover because they got the same type of personality.
100%. 100%.
That'd be dope.
And a couple like something we didn't mention throughout this entire review that I think needs to be said is consequences. We saw Maria Hill die. We saw Talos die, and they didn't take them back. And I thought they were gonna take back Maria Hill, and they didn't. And I was kind of okay with it. Like they went out. They went out in the flames of glory, whatever it was. There were consequences. There were reasons for those consequences. And like for a Disney Plus show to have consequences, love that. It's the reason we liked Loki so much because Loki at the end of the day, at that last episode, had fucking consequences, and we're going to be feeling it. And that's why I went from 6.5 to a 7.5. That's where I'm at.
You know what else I just wanted to mention because we forgot to bring it up when reviewing it. I won't drag it out too long. What's his name was also a Skrull.
Black
Panther
Wakanda.
Yes.
So that means when he was in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, that was a Skrull the whole time.
Was he a Skrull the whole time in that movie?
Not in Black Panther Forever.
He was in that movie. He just wasn't in Wakanda.
Who was?
Yeah, but he wasn't.
I forget his name. The guy.
CIA agent.
Remember the guy, the CIA agent who piloted the.
Oh, you're talking about Ross.
Everett Ross.
Everett Ross.
No,
I don't think he was a Skrull then. No.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was a Skrull then because he probably got taken after the fact. Because
he got taken after the fact.
Because he was still with Queen Mother. He was still with Queen Mother at the meeting and working with them and trying to help her out.
Do we remember that at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, he got taken by Val in a van?
But then Okoye came and got him out the van.
That was a Skrull him.
So Val's a Skrull?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's one thing.
That's one thing I can say this show did do is it gave you that thing of suspense of you didn't know who to trust. You didn't know who was.
That's why they got an 8.5 from me because they fucked up my whole perception of this damn Marvel universe.
But you know what though? They could have gave me some legit reveals of when someone became a Skrull.
Yeah.
They could have showed me something.
I mean,
they have to leave you in the air. They have to leave you in the air, but they have to give you with some suspense.
No,
they gave you one of the biggest thing in the Skrull Secret Invasions thing, the Hive. That's the biggest freaking find that she gave up.
To Abel's point though, I would like a definitive answer on when. Like, I want to know.
I don't
need Kevin Feige to come out and say, "Oh, Rhodey's been a Skrull for a while." That doesn't answer the fucking question. A while is a month ago or 5 fucking years ago.
Literally.
So a while doesn't answer a question.
Yeah, it's not supposed to, bro.
It's like just give me the fucking answer.
It's supposed to spawn exactly what we're doing here. It's supposed to make us do this.
Well, I
be
need
intrigued.
I need
get
Robot
this
Feige to get his head out of his ass.
Oh, there was also a bunch of there was also I don't want to drag this out, but there was also a bunch of questions that were asked by fans to I'm sorry, hold on, just give me a second. There was also a bunch of questions asked by fans about what Secret Invasion, when did they get the blood and stuff like that. So when Thanos got snapped, didn't it take his blood with him?
No, but he bled before that.
But didn't it take the blood before that?
No, it took his person.
It took his person. Okay, because people have been. These are questions that fans were asking.
It also means Abomination and Ghost were at the end game battle. Which
that's what it definitely means.
Which
but
makes no fucking sense.
Technically, you don't know because they could have had Ghost and Abomination from before.
Yeah, because Abomination has been in jail.
It didn't need to be at the like. It wasn't a part of the freaking harvest.
Tell me where people were.
Nope.
Everybody just like appeared and disappeared. No answers. Okay.
No answers for you, man.
Why? Okay. Why
that makes no sense. Like,
why is Bucky even in the fucking serum? That's another question where people are asking.
Because he's a super soldier.
These are the questions I'm asking to you guys. That way, you guys can probably answer.
Cap was in there too.
Where are Black Panther, Nebula, and Scarlet Witch DNA samples were genetically altered heroes too? Were they genetically altered heroes too in the serum or no? Because Black Panther's, like I said in this news report, Black Panther's blood was not in there, and neither was Nebula's blood in there, or neither was Scarlet Witch.
Does Nebula have love? She's a machine.
She's a machine.
She does bleed.
She's ripped apart, remember, and then made into a machine. So she did have blood at one point.
Yeah.
At one point, but she had blood at.
I'm assuming she probably has to have something left in there that bleeds. Remember when she got shot in Endgame? She bled.
Somebody show me that.
I think.
Let's see.
See, but this is what I'm saying. Opened up so many more fucking questions.
Exactly.
Yes.
So these are the questions that fans have been asking.
But questions that a lot of people don't care about. You know what I mean? Like, truthfully.
Yeah, truthfully to the people that the regular fans. People like us, it does affect us because we want to know. But
don't give a fuck.
The common I just want they're staying close to the breast and they're staying close to the story, to the comic book story. That's all I care about.
We'll see how it ages.
See
how it ages. I could revisit Secret Invasion in a year or two from now and be like, that was the biggest pile of dog shit in the entire world.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll do a tier list.
See, she bleeds black blood in Endgame. Nebula.
Oh, black blood. You sure it's not oil?
So now she gets what? Oil changes? Cool.
Never know.
Oh God! All right. Well,
before we go on more tangents.
Well, that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a podcast, a review, whatever you want to call it. From all of us here, Torian, thank you for stopping by. When
it was a pleasure.
Aaron, Leo, Chase was here at some point, but is not here anymore. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Man Cave 101 Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Kick, Rumble, Ding. Live every Thursday, doing reviews for you guys all the time. Take care. Have an absolutely fantastic night. Give me my outro. Peace out.